Hello, hello. Happy Monday, September 11th. Oh my gosh, it is 9/11.
Did you just remember?
I just realized what date it was,
You're not
honestly.
supposed to forget.
Never forget.
Yeah.
Right, it is never forget. I didn't forget the event. I just forgot that today is that day. That's.
It's all right. We'll just cut that out of the live stream somehow.
Retrospect. Everybody start the live stream now, okay? All right. But thank you guys so much for coming through. We have a good, hefty bit of conversation planned for today. And we've got some great guests along with our host, Chelsea. We've got Greg from Land Party. We've got Foop and Ryan from the Blerd Mob podcast. But before we jump into anything, we'll have everybody introduce themselves. Chelsea, who are you and what do you do?
Hi, everybody. I'm Chelsea Bites. You might see me around Twitch. I am one of your new Twitch Women's Guild leaders. I just came back from Dragon Con. I just came back from my first LA meetup. I know it's been a while. If you really forgot what I do, I build computers. I host. I've been working with Amazon, AMC, and all those other companies. It's been a while. So you want to come and break Auntie's back on stream and just scream about all the things I'm doing wrong while I game, come join us on Twitch. Love to see you there.
Love it.
Okay.
Yes, be kind. Of course, kindness. And Greg,
hey, how's it
who
going,
is you?
guys?
What do you do?
Damn, I got caught up with shit.
Every time.
You got me. Hey, how's it going, guys? I am Greg from Land Party. I am CEO. Land Party is a New York-based content group. Land Party is a New York-based content group. We have events, we have charity events, we have parties, we make experimental content. Biggest thing of all, the group Land Party, our biggest mission is just looking out for small businesses, be it regular content creators or small businesses like coffee shops. I'm just about the Black community. I just do good shit, right?
Oh no, let's do that list. I'm interested. I'm actually listening. Go
ahead.
Right,
so boom. We do broadcasting. We do broadcasting. We do charity events like our girls game night. We have every November to all girls game night where women come. They donate clothes to women's shelters and stuff like that. We also throw some of the best parties within the nerd community because we are not anime niggas. We are niggas that like anime.
There we go.
Oh my God.
There we go.
That's valid. It's a distinction.
It is.
It's a distinction.
A big difference.
I wear deodorant.
Thank God.
Look at
You shall
that.
once, sometimes twice a day.
Tell. That's the tagline. That is the tagline. That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
See how
That is
she
the
actually
tagline.
listened to your intro and not mine. See, I just wanted it to be known. Thank you.
No,
Please. Just
No.
do what Greg did. Y'all are fine. You didn't need me. Go ahead.
No. Both were great.
No, it's fine. You don't have
Because
to-
you
no.
did yours, he mentioned
Commit.
he was CEO,
Commit,
and I was
Christine.
ready. If he didn't say he was CEO, I was gonna make him do it again. Okay, all right. So I think you did a great
Yeah.
fine example.
thank
So he
you.
said what he needed to say, or else
Thank
he
you.
would have had to do it again. Okay. Now
Can I
let's
get
see
a
if Foop
lollipop
and Ryan
after. Did a good job.
can whatever
Oh.
flavor you want, baby. Whatever flavor you want. Okay.
Appreciate you.
Foop, who is you and what do you do?
All right, what's up? I is Food, host of the Blerd Mob podcast, software engineer by day, Blerd by night. As you can see behind me, out of my nerd cave collection, I'm dabble in many things: anime, DC, Marvel. Got my Harry Potter stuff in the bag. I dabble in the fantasy every now and then. I do the Blerd Mob stuff. Just do the full Blerd Mob. I started in 2021. We're about to be 2 years in. So excited to be here. Excited to get into this content creation bag. Do what I love.
Oh,
Awesome.
God.
Awesome.
Hey,
Awesome.
you heard how Foop said dabble? And they're literally like surrounded in it. I just like that you use those words. I just dabble.
There you
Bookcases and shelves full.
Ryan,
I
if you
see
say
that.
dabble,
I
I'm
love
a
it.
scream. Okay.
Go ahead,
do
Ryan.
some different.
Who is you and what do you do? Let's see what you dabble in.
What's good, y'all? I'm Ryan, full-time Scrum Master, part-time content creator. I kind of like anime and manga just a little bit. Gamer.
That ain't enough.
just a little bit. Like you said, I like anime. Not an anime nigga. I got cologne. I bathe. I shower. I stay clean.
Not a bathe.
Wow.
Not a
Goodness.
bathe.
Just being honest. We can like anime and be clean.
I just hate that we have to say that we
Right.
We got you.
It's a bad rep.
We got you.
Okay,
we just came back from DreamCon. Come on.
Oh, I missed y'all at DreamCon. Dang it.
Oh,
It
you
was
guys
like-
were DreamCon?
Yeah, it's right in hometown, Austin. Yeah. Dang, I
Mhm.
hate I missed y'all. I was doing some other stuff too, but don't worry, I got y'all at the next con.
Understandable. But
Bruh,
no, the deodorant thing is real. Like I was at registration and people, it was, I was like, how are y'all musty already? The convention starts tomorrow.
They were better than last year, though. They were way better. It's
It-
just
it was
you
because-
elevators had a lingering
Absolutely.
scent.
Oh, I didn't
would
get
say
on
that
those elevators.
DreamCon scents are better than other gaming
Every other
conventions I've been
convention,
to.
yeah.
Oh yeah, SD
No, yeah.
San Diego Comic-Con was
Awful.
yeah.
That's the only word for it.
It was like they pushed
need-
me straight into the exhibit hall, and I was like, "Wait, I wasn't ready.
Wait,
I wasn't ready."
DreamCon
Oh my
smells like
God.
shea butter, honey, and a little bit of musk. Just
a little,
Yeah.
because the way they were dancing in the hall. I feel that. I
I
feel
feel
that.
like maybe there's people who's coming to prove a point. Like this is a convention, so I have to be this.
Exactly.
You don't have to be this way.
Christine,
I don't
can
think
I-
it's just that.
Oh yeah.
What
You
what
don't
I
think it's just
Nah, what I truly think is that spectrum of nerd spectrum are the good smelling niggas, right? It's the niggas that, because they're also the ones that are into like more pop culture stuff, like the basketball, more into music and stuff like that.
There we go.
And on top of that, between the gal them, what? There was so many women.
Oh,
you
it
want to be the
was-
stink nigga around all the women. You're going
see, and
Don't
see.
scare
You
'em
know
away.
why? You know why you see all the gals there now? Because y'all weren't looking back 20 years ago, 10 years ago, when all
Hey.
the nerd women
Hey.
were looking nerdy
Hey.
like y'all. Yeah,
Hey.
nobody was looking at me.
We
Well,
can
my
get
little-
into it.
We can talk. Y'all were like, we can talk. Everybody's like, there were no nerd black women
They
because
were
you
there.
didn't like them.
You
You
didn't
didn't
want 'em.
like us.
Not at all.
We didn't look
I
like
didn't.
we do now.
I dead ass
Don't
didn't.
use me.
Not one bit.
Don't use me as a model, but
I did not. I ain't gonna lie. These niggas be lying. I wasn't looking. I dead ass. No, I wasn't looking. I want the girl. I want the girl in the
Hey,
True Religions with the big
y'all
ass
was-
nails.
Y'all was
There we go.
y'all was too busy Naruto running in the hallways. It's going too
Yeah.
fast.
y'all weren't going too
Mhm.
fast. I couldn't see y'all either. They were
Nerd
like,
girls are there.
Y'all trying
like,
to do
it's
hand
the
there.
transition
Y'all trying to
gone.
do hand signs. The girls right there. Y'all trying to get the hand
Y'all trying to run up trees in the backyard.
Oh my
Y'all
god!
trying to
Wow.
get y'all chakra right. The girls right there.
Destiny says she gonna shut the stream off because nonsense. Sorry, Destiny. I'm sorry, but it's true. Destiny is
It is
true.
true. It is.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all see us now. Yeah,
Mhm.
we had to, glow up a little bit so you could
Cheeks
see,
out,
but
cheeks out. I
Yeah.
saw a lot of cheeks at DreamCon. Okay.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was
oh my
cheeking.
god,
On a
very welcome.
Thursday.
I loved it. I'm glad. I'm
Mhm.
glad y'all had a good time at DreamCon. I can't wait to see how next year turns out.
Definitely.
Bruh. Okay. I just have to make my final comments on everybody's setups. For real, Ryan. The fact that you have it organized by like literal like manga, like that's
appreciate it.
insane.
Yeah. Let me
I appreciate it.
bring
I
this up
appreciate
here.
And then look at the bottom, it almost could be color coded too.
You got
it.
a
I try to do it.
You got a
I
One Piece fan.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see
yeah.
the one
Thanks,
piece at the
bro.
bottom,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Live action
Yes.
was dope. Yes.
Oh, I loved it. Oh man,
Okay.
we could talk about that all day. Oh, and of
Okay,
course,
yeah,
y'all
a
awesome.
non-spoiler version, because I haven't started yet.
course.
I'm gonna be doing reactions to it. I want to dive in.
Christine's like,
I think
Christine
it's the
acts like
best
I
way.
haven't done this show before. Christine's like, man, Chelsea, please
No,
don't
not just you. He
They
hasn't done the
know.
show before. He might be like, oh, that one part where this blah blah
I'll
blah
do everything that
happened.
happened in the last episode.
Right,
Oh,
like,
God.
Ryan, no, no, Ryan, don't
And
say
of
it.
course, food. Your setup is just insane. Like I can't.
Thank you.
Yo, I
Thank
know
you.
you dabble, but And now
As a
Greg,
dabbler,
yeah,
you know
I
it.
love the Batman.
that
Like,
moon.
Yeah,
I like
the-
the moon
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
oh,
Show 'em
okay,
off.
okay.
She got
Okay.
money. She
Oh,
got
I
money.
got that Thor hammer.
I need her to pay me.
I need you to pay me.
Oh,
Nah, I'm trying to get like
there's
you.
something. Where's Where's my Batman? Hold on.
I can't fight back.
That
Destiny,
nigga's
I'm
so
sorry.
cool.
Oh, my Batman's under a chair over there, but I'll show you. Like, I've got that Batman, but bigger.
I ain't got nothing. No, I just got my hammer. I'm done. That's it.
Oh, that hammer is nice. I saw it and I was like, I have to have it.
This is all I got in the room. I'm a Gundam crackhead.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh! Wait. Okay.
Okay.
So you build them?
Yes, ma'am.
Where's your shelf?
I just moved back here.
So you had one though.
I definitely did. Yes.
I know you
Oh.
did.
I
Cause
want to see the
That'd be
picture.
cool.
Greg, I'm sorry. I'm oversharing. Well, not oversharing. I'm taking too much time right now. But the way I was like sucked into the Gundam world. I had a friend of mine who had a brother, and I went to their house, and he's like, okay, now when you come in here, you can't touch anything. All right.
Facts.
Yeah.
Don't touch my
And-
shit.
And don't be weirded out, but I have to go get my brother because he just zones out. And I walked in, it was like a workshop. Like the man was working and he had like 5 of them things, and then he had his own separate closet and it was covered. And I'm like, wow. Gundam is real, and y'all are real. Y'all are real, man.
At conventions, I leave my debit card at the hotel.
You have to.
Oh, I'm already know.
Oh, that's smart.
I
I need to start doing that.
That's
I don't
wild.
want to start doing that. I should.
You
I-
should take
I
some
will-
cash out. Like I do, like just take some cash out and limit yourself and leave everything there.
Nope,
don't
can't even do
get
that.
got though. But
I
you
can't do that. I give it to the girls, and the girls hold my money. So then when I need it, can I get some money, please?
there you go. It's weird to
Oh,
ask for
that's
my
good.
money, but I'm about it. You know,
They can ask you what you want.
He
You
knows
just
he has a
say.
problem. He's got to do what he's got to do.
I'm
did
just the
that.
CEO. They run the shit.
I'll buy everybody something.
they need to do a documentary on all y'all. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the Gundam side, like the meticulous organization, all of it. Y'all impressed me today. Thank you. Oh my god,
We'll be the positive end of hoarders.
Right.
Christine.
Exactly.
Well, I'm done
Consumerism
taking over the
101.
show, Christine. I know we have to do new this week.
we have a couple intro things really quick. I want to say shout out to our members. We want to take a moment to appreciate you guys and what you guys do by financially supporting us. And then also on top of that, for everyone that came out to the streamathon we had on Saturday and donated so that we could pay our interns, we greatly appreciate it. It was 12 hours of awesomeness and fun, and it was a great time. It was a great time. So shout out to all of you guys. As promised, as a part of the streamathon, we did hit our goal. I know we raised, I think, over $2,000 to pay our interns. So shout out to everyone who donated. And one of the goals is that we would have a movie night. Yes, woo! I wish I could play like a sound on here, but my setup don't work like that. But we did unlock the goal to have a movie night. So this Saturday on the PartyChat podcast Discord server, we will have our first official movie night. I'll post a community post and you guys could tell me what kind of movie you guys want to see. Please try not to choose horror, because we just did a horror movie night a couple days ago and I'm still trying to recuperate, okay? And trying to, heal from that,
It's like
seeing
the best
shadows in the
genre,
corner of my
though.
room, just...
Someone's
Rather
got a
not.
heart movie fan.
Right.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Let's do
I
like
have
some
a
comedy,
problem.
comedy, romance, musical, something else, something,
Uh-huh.
anything else.
Get it.
It's
Heard.
probably going to be horror again. All right. So I want to say shout out to Otaku Noir. We are an affiliate with them. Shout out to our partners there. And if you use the code PartyChat at checkout, then you will get free shipping on us when you order your next Blerd mystery box. Check out otakunoir.com. Check them out on Twitter, Instagram. Tell them we said hi and shout out to them as well. Also, Otaku Noir, along with Married to the Real Tasha, she has a company, Self Love, Self Care LLC, Black and Nerdy, and J-Cut were all contributors to the streamathon, and people won either boxes or they won a coloring book or a voucher. So shout out again to, our corporate partners. That was fun to say, all Black owned companies. Okay.
That part.
All right.
Black magic.
Black Magic. Yeah. Speaking of Black Magic, Greg has a couple announcements for LAN parties. I'm gonna blow you up and let you, this is your time. Go ahead, tell us about them parties happening in the NYC.
So, This Saturday, we're teaming up with If the Shoe Fits, a rap collective from NYC to have a white tea party. Come in your biggest white tea. We're giving out free white teas at the party. Also, big ass baggy pants. Hit, all the early 2000 songs. And then this November, it will be our homecoming weekend at Anime NYC. We are having our biggest party yet. We will do a venue reveal. Tickets on sale for both of these events in our Eventbrite. And that fucking venue is sick, dogs. It's sick. You want to come and cosplay and dance to some Burna Boy? You want to show me your best Afro beats? Ponder River. Ponder, you order reggae stuff. Come to a land party.
Oh
Come
my
pop
God.
out. And
Excited.
if you want us in your city, just tell me, and then I'll be out there.
Where's the website?
Oh yeah, the Linktree _ land party _ on what's that shit called again? Instagram. Yeah, Instagram.
Okay, Greg. This one we go. All right. You had me in the first half excited. I'm still excited, but like the second
I'm
half.
excited for that white tea party.
Yeah, go to that grown and
that
sexy
part.
party at DreamCon.
Hit my best.
Oh, no,
Yes, we did. We went to that party. It was fun. It was fun.
It was lit. I got to see it from the outside. I wasn't.
There's like 2 levels. It was 2 levels.
The rooftop too.
It was lit.
And
I already have ideas for you, Greg. We got to work on that social copy though. The PR.
Yeah, we got to work on that. PR.
We got to work on that. But I think there's a whole bunch that we could do together.
In my defense, I'm not allowed to touch the Twitter.
That's fine. That's real. But when you get here, you got to be able to like move your mouth and say the words that need to be said. We can't say, what's that called again? We got to be like, oh, hey, hit me up at Linktree - Chelsea. But you know what we're going to work on that.
Gotta have that elegance.
Just consider yourself signed. Yep. Y'all check it right there.
We got you.
Linktree
like, wait,
_ land party
_
Thank you. Go click that right now. Click it.
Click it now. Yes.
I'm clicking it too, actually. Yeah.
What? Just because we're on this podcast, I'm gonna put a promo code, $5 off your next ticket. Code PartyChat.
Hey!
The code will be active in the next 10 minutes.
Can we make it? Can we make the code PCP because I'm a menace? Just PCP. It's Party Chat Podcast.
Right.
It's PCP. I feel like that just rolls off the tongue, right? I'm sorry, Christine. It's Party Chat, y'all. Don't listen to me.
Do Party Chat just so it'll be easier for me to remember.
Just Party Chat, because you're wholesome. Party Chat. Yeah.
Party Chat.
Don't
Party Chat.
Truce of Thoughts coming out. Awesome.
$5 off. You heard it here first.
Yes.
Okay. So make sure you guys check out the Linktree was dropped in the chat. So click it, get your tickets.
Right at the top, the White Tea Day party, and then the Anime NYC party, which is actually happening this weekend. So check all of that out.
Awesome.
I got that right? No, the White Tea party,
the
White Tea Day is this weekend. Yeah. It's in order. Wow. I'm so used to things being backwards. Y'all did that. Y'all are organized too. I love it. Y'all check it out, please.
While he's setting up the code, because I see him typing it.
You setting up the code right now.
No, go ahead, set it up.
Party Chat, no space.
Okay, Party Chat, no space. And you will get $5 off your ticket, which is awesome. I'm glad we can make connections, okay? And I hope to see all that on social media, all right? Make sure y'all take pictures, post it, I want to see. While you're getting that set up, we'll go ahead and do New This Week, okay? Let me get that up and popping. All right, so New This Week. Yeah. The latest in movie.
Yeah.
Not the sound effects.
I'm here for it.
I'm here to make Christine look good. So if she starts singing, I gotta start singing, Like she can't do it by herself.
You move.
Yeah, just like that.
Yes.
Come on, Christine.
Also, I did want to say, Chelsea is a computer. I want to call you computer engineer, but you put computers together.
Yeah, I started as a computer engineer. I finished my degree as a computer scientist because hardware is expensive. When Ryan said I'm a Scrum Master by day, I gasped because that meant something to me, and I'm so sorry.
We Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Just
I
got off
can't
work.
imagine.
Awesome.
Off work.
Yeah, we could talk about that anytime today.
Yeah.
And Foop, you said you're a
Computer
software
science
engineer,
major
right?
too.
Yep,
Yeah.
software engineer.
Look at the computer people. Hey.
Got my
So-
bachelor's
so
in computer
y'all-
science.
We can't all be light-skinned computer scientists and engineers. Okay?
Oh, I
We all-
noticed
we-
that.
We
I
are the
noticed
same.
that.
We are the
I
same.
noticed just now.
Ooh,
Do
This
UI
is-
UX count for anything?
wait, what'd you say?
Do UI UX count for anything? Am
Oh,
I
yeah.
valid?
Definitely,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
it doesn't make sense up here with me. So if you got it, I love
You
it.
have saved this conversation. Thank
I
you.
used to be the
You
head
absolutely
product
count.
designer for a mobile app called Cortastic a couple years back.
Oh, you're
Come
a
on,
part of the
software
group.
engineer. What the heck?
You're-
Okay,
you're
we're
a part of the
diverse
group.
again.
And he's dark skinned. There you
Yes,
go.
that's what I'm saying. We're
Well,
diverse.
We broke the mold.
Multiple
broke the
shades of
mold.
STEM.
Wow, this is Christine. I gotta take over. This is the STEM stream right here.
This
No,
is
this
the
is
stuff. Yes.
yes. Oh my god. Okay, y'all. Hey,
Don't
we
say
can
y'all
talk about
HBCU
this.
graduates too.
So I was close. I did a year, but then my
Hey.
mama she had a baby, and then I had to go back. I was like, all right, yeah, nah, I'm sorry. That's
You
oh
got the
Lord,
experience.
y'all are so fun. I just want to talk to y'all like straight up. Christine, we got to do new this week, or I won't
do
make it.
this week. Okay.
Yep.
For games this
Ooh.
week. I'll go
Yes.
ahead and I'll take games, and then I'll have you tag in for the next one.
Awesome.
September 12th, we have Myth Force, which is on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox everywhere. It's coming out everywhere. Super Bomberman R2 is coming out everywhere as well. Eternights is only PS4, PS5, and PC. September 14th, we have Baton Kados and 1 and 2 HD remaster on Switch. Inspector Gadget is having a game coming. Mad Time Party on PS4, PS5, Switch, and PC. Oh, and wait, but hold on. We're forgetting something. Also, September 14th is Mortal Kombat 1, okay? Is coming out September 14th.
Let's go.
I can't wait to play that. I have a plan to beat up my brother someday this week. So either it's probably gonna be the 15th. So I'll probably do it Friday. So keep eyes out for that.
Like virtually, like online, right?
It's
Like in
lit.
the game.
Online,
Not
yes,
like yeah,
online.
yeah. Just we're online, so we need to be clear a little bit. Like,
There we go. Yeah.
you don't want nobody to
Yes,
clip that, right?
Right.
Yeah, mhm.
Although they would want to, okay. And he has there's good reasons I have to punch that man, okay. So in reality, in certain times later on, but this week it's only online, only virtual
I
beatdown.
love it. I
Okay.
don't have time for all these good games. Oh,
I know. I'm
All right.
excited.
right now we're on to
TV
TV
shows.
shows, which are kind of keeping up with the good games. Okay, so we have September 10th. Unsellable houses. What do you have to do to make your houses unsellable? I'm pretty sure there's a very long list. Season 4, HGTV. Ride with Norman Reedus. Oh, I've actually seen some of this, and he's pretty chill. He's pretty cool. If you're really interested in Norman Reedus and his community just with bikers, and honestly, a lot of Black people as well, he's pretty lit.
Okay.
Season 6, AMC, MC Plus. The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon is also releasing. So right now I am having flashbacks of my AMC job where this is all we talked about. And I'm just glad to see it's finally out, so I can stop thinking about it. The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon Limited, AMC. This was supposed to be done actually with his co-worker. If y'all knew the character, there was Daryl, and if y'all remember Carol. And
Yes,
Carol, they were
Carol.
besties. They were
Okay.
besties. They were supposed to do this show together, but Carol had issues. The actress had some issues, and they just cut her out of it. So now it's
Oh.
just Daryl. Yeah, wild. That was a wild part of. Talked about that for months. September 12th. Welcome to Wrexham. Is that Ryan Reynolds? Look at him.
Yes, it
Season
is.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 2. FX. Look at that. They doing stuff over there. Oh, okay. Animals Up Close with Bertie Gregory. I don't know who he is, but it's his first season. He's on Disney Plus, September 13th. And then The Morning Show. You know what? I know we got issues with Jennifer Aniston and Reese kind of wild, but I could watch
Do we?
this.
What happened with Jennifer?
We got
The Jamie Foxx thing, right?
yeah, we got
Ooh,
issues. We got issues.
Oh,
with
we
Jennifer.
do. So
Wait,
you
did
remember?
like the post?
So girl, we can't talk
I know
about it all
people-
right now, but
Okay, because I know people were cancel culture was quick to try to burn him, but when I read it just as
yeah,
he
you read it
mentioned.
exactly.
We read it
'cause she
how it
was
was supposed
wild.
to be interpreted.
But
Right.
but because she's this, she didn't understand. And you know how, they don't understand how we speak. So she tried to but hey, this looks like I used to watch Kelly Ripa and that boy on their show. I used to watch the morning shows all the time. That boy. Regis, I'm sorry, Regis, you rolling in your grave right now, but I loved you. And yeah, I'm sorry, Regis. But yeah, I might watch that.
Now it's her and her husband. Now it's Kelly and her husband.
It's her husband?
She's with her husband now. Her husband does the show with her.
Took that show over completely. Okay, sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
And the other black girl, limited Hulu. Wow, I need to watch that because I like My Girl Up to the Top Right. Okay, that's done with the. Are we done with the? Yep. You want to?
And now movies.
Yeah,
I'll take them. September 12th, we have the pilot on VOD and Digital, Little Jar, VOD and Digital. September 13th, we have After Everything, limited release. September 15th, we have The Inventor in theaters. A Haunting in Venice, which is going to be in theaters. A Million Miles Away, Prime Video. Camp Hideout, limited release, and The Outlaw Johnny Black. I can't wait to see that. That's limited release. That trailer. Have y'all seen the trailer? When that lady cold cock a horse right in the face. Okay.
But I love Michael Jai White. Isn't that? Yeah, I love him.
Black Dynamite, all those things. I love it. Okay, I can't wait to see that. I'm excited. Also, the beautiful, Anika Noni Rose is in this movie as well. Okay, excited. Hilarious. My Animal, VOD and Digital, Canary, limited release. My Last Best Friend, limited. Love at First Sight on Netflix. Elevator Game on Shudder. Cassandro on limited. El Conde on Netflix and Lift Unlimited. And that's it. That's everything that's coming out this week.
It's the fastest we ever done that.
Yeah, it has.
Shudder and Limited. Are those new platforms?
I don't know what No, I think it's just a limited release. I don't know what platforms those were actually on. Yeah, no, limited isn't. It's just a limited release. I can try to look.
Shudder is a platform though.
Shudder is a streaming service for like horror movies and TV shows. Limited, I think just like Chelsea said, is like a limited release. So it could be like theaters, limited release, probably most likely theaters. And probably limited release in limited locations as well.
Yeah, kind of like The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster, that type deal. And Shudder is also another AMC subsidiary. So I'm also
I remember
very
Shudder
familiar with that.
The PSP days.
Yep.
Download
They've
Shudder.
merged. They've merged now. Yep.
Oh, so I didn't know it was around since then. I thought that was just something new and all the streaming releases.
It was more of a new acquisition, but didn't they do that one Leonardo DiCaprio movie? They had it for a while. Don't mind me.
Oh, Shutter Island.
Tangent. You know what? Maybe it's because my brain was thinking Shutter Island. Maybe
I also wanted to say Shutter Island, but then the other half of my brain was like, "Don't say that."
See, it stopped you, but I said it anyway. So now you can join in on it.
Hilarious,
ridiculous, wonderful. I hope that.
Hold on, I see this comment. I want to pop on here because
of course. Hey, Mike, join with the community. Greg had to carry us on their back, but hey, you can make it heavier. You are amazing.
Found your people. You have found your people. All right.
Oh my Lord.
We are here. But starting off with our first topic of the conversation today, the interns put this in here. This is an intern's takeover suggestion because I didn't know about this on here until they just popped it up here.
About Coco Gauff?
Yes, but I want to say shout out. Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out. This was their doing. Desi, go ahead. Put it up.
Shout out Coco. Shout out
Gauff wins. It's supposed to be first Grand Slam title at the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. I did see the clip of where they're like, what do you do? And she said how she watches anime, and right before she was watching like 4 episodes of My Hero before she, did it. So I'm like, shout out to her. Shout out to her.
Oh, what did they ask her when they asked her about loans? And she was like, my parents would never put me in that position. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, she flexed on us. Wait, I didn't
She
hear that
did
one.
hard.
I didn't know
Okay,
she
privilege.
said
I didn't know.
right, Ryan.
She's like, I don't have. She was like, I don't have any guilt. My parents would never put me in that position. I was like, girl.
Wait. Oh my, that hits on so many arguments I've had talking to. Oh Lord, Christine, you're not gonna like me today.
Oh,
Okay,
dear,
hold
what
on.
happened? What happened?
So first of all, just to follow up, and thank you interns for putting this in, because that is so, it has been so interesting these past week of just seeing TikTok after TikTok after TikTok of Coco just going up against these white women who are just upset for the wildest of reasons. They're so entitled. One of them, Christine, they went and took like their sweet time. Every time there was a serve, they would just walk off the court and take a break. And that's not what you do with that stage they were playing at. Like, you're supposed to be ready for the next serve. It was, and it throws you off your game. Like, one of the men, I just saw a TikTok of this one guy. There was somebody in the crowd apparently imitating a bee. Like, they were like which is wild to think about, right? Like, this man was annoyed. He went and stopped the game to deal with somebody in the crowd. So Coco getting irritated with this woman, and she's just really thrown off the game, saying, no, this isn't how this is played. She actually had the crowd behind her, which to me, I hadn't seen. I know it's probably happened before, but I hadn't seen it like uniquely for a Black woman like that. I was like, wow. Because is
that the one where she was like talking to the referee or something? Because I saw a clip where she was like saying to the referee, oh, she kept taking her time and I do this, you're making a call. Okay.
Yep. Exactly. Because I think it was another woman as well. And the woman ref kept trying to explain, like, oh, well, no, she's just doing this. But then finally, after she had done it so many times, the ref even was like, okay, no, you're fined. Or you're penalized. And and did y'all see the video where she got the penalty and you saw the lady kind of stop in her tracks and she was like, huh, like, how dare that ref do that to me? You got to you got to see the video.
Entitled.
She was
privileged.
Yes.
I was gonna say, did you see the video? I want to say it's the girl who lost. They got her on video, like breaking her racket, like she got in
the back room.
Yep. Tearing up her racket. And I was like, if that would have been anybody else, it would have been an outrage.
Not anybody else. Let's just say it with our chest.
You know the tagline. You know the tagline.
If it would have been Coco in that room,
angry Black girl, they would have been like, you know, right.
Would have been that issue.
They do have. I will say that there is this persona of an accepted Black. I will say Black female. I'll stick to Black females, right? Because I think, like, when it comes to football, they accept the aggressiveness, and basketball, they accept the aggressiveness. But when it comes to like a Black female athlete, you have things like Sha'Carri. Is it Sha'Carri or Sha'Carri? Because I don't want to say her name wrong. Sha'Carri Richardson.
I've been saying Sha'Carri. I hear people say Sha'Carri too, so I don't blame you for switching it. But I say Sha'Carri.
Yeah, I remember she corrected somebody, and I remember her correcting. I just didn't remember the correction. So I was like, let me make sure I say it right. But when you have these women that are emboldened, and I think that that's amazing. Don't be the docile, like, thank you, you know, type of athlete. Boast, be prideful, be happy. You did that, you know, revel in that. And it's really great to see.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
The same thing. Yeah. I can't remember. It was whatever that basketball championship was with the girl from LSU. They did the same thing. She was, you know, boasting about the win. She had did the thing that the other white girl had did. And they cut up on her so bad. And I was like,
ripped her up.
She just did the same thing the other girl just did.
I'm glad Unc came through. I'm glad Shannon came through and commented on it. For real. She needed that support. I think some other people
especially
did, but I can't. Yeah.
What's the that was gonna be disrespectful. What's the first lady's first name? Okay. We'll just say Miss
Jill
Biden. Okay.
With First Lady
her
Biden.
whole situation with that where she was like, she welcomed the losing team, and she was like, oh, because of your sportsmanship and whatnot, and then try to recall it back after everybody was like ripping in on her, because why would you normally don't invite the losing team, you would invite the winning team, and then after the fact wanted to invite the winning team.
It feels like the caucasity has just been over 9,000 for the past couple months. It's unbearable.
Couple years.
No, but these past couple months, they're just blatant in our face on national television with every little thing at every little moment. I'm like,
I'm
Like,
like,
yeah, you
all
guys
right.
lost. Come on down. Come to the White House. Come on. Let's get some
Mhm.
Arnold Palmer's going.
Why the Arnold? Why the Arnold? Wait,
I would like to say on one side though, at
Wait.
Chick-fil-A, them things be busted. Okay,
Oh
Hey,
no.
they're
it went
refreshing on a hot
everywhere.
Who is
day.
Arnold? Why is his last name Palmer? And why would I
What
drink
does that have to do with lemonade and iced tea?
Right.
Right, I
Like,
think he was a golfer, and I guess it's kind of like that bond thing, right? You know,
a
shaking
sport
not
I
stirred.
don't
I guess it's what
play.
he like. No, I mean,
Mhm.
the only reason I knew about it was because when someone said, I was like, "Oh, what's that?" And then they told me the information.
Yeah.
But that's how he would order his drink. But you notice Chick-fil-A, they've called it something else now.
It's
Now it's not even Sunjoy. Yeah, they call it Sunjoy. They don't want to call it Arnold Palmer. I don't know if he
They
did
call it-
I'm not
anything to
gonna
get
call it that
canceled,
either.
but
I'm sorry.
I'm
I-
saying
Probably
half and
racist.
I just
half.
got Chick-fil-A and I was
Oh.
like, can I get the half lemonade, half tea? Oh yeah, Sunjoy. Sure, yeah.
I don't want to call it Sunjoy. Like it's like weird. It's like I don't,
Yes.
I
Is that
don't,
a
you know.
Frontier competitor?
It
Right.
almost-
What's that? Who did that? Snoop Dogg got the what? Why did I say Snoop? No, did Snoop start like a little lemonade like drink thing? Was
He
it like
does everything.
he does everything?
I wouldn't be surprised if he. Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
think
be
it was
surprised.
called like it was some lemonade. Don't make me. I'm gonna look it up. But speaking on that, like, of course, that was just she's married to Joe. All right, y'all, and y'all, Joe is 96 years old. Y'all know where that man came from. Y'all, his pictures are literally in black and white, so we're not surprised that mentality that.
People do forget, like this stuff didn't
forget.
happen that long ago.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right.
that
And
yeah.
listen, at the rate the Florida's going, people might not know, as these new
Bruh.
kids may not know. Okay.
The rate in Florida going, they going back in time.
Lord.
Hello?
Oh my God. But to speak
Hello?
on that, I have some questions on that because I'm really glad that Coco was comfortable sharing that she watches anime. But I feel like
Mhm.
there's a lot of Black women coming out that are like big, that are sharing that they have this anime like tucked away. Like I feel like it's
Mhm.
almost starting to become some form of
trend?
marketing requirement. Yeah. And
Mm.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm
Mhm.
like, oh wow. Yeah. So somebody on your marketing team found out you watch anime and they were like, you gotta talk
Say it,
about that.
say
You know,
it,
the
say it.
nerds love that shit. You know, like
They did.
I've only
yeah.
seen one episode. I don't care. Say
Right.
it.
Well, y'all,
Just
y'all
talk
gotta
about
look-
that one episode.
Yeah, Ryan.
y'all gotta look at how well they responded to Meg Thee Stallion when she came about.
I think
out
she
with
like
it. You
legit
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
because Aaliyah
yeah.
was doing it. Aaliyah had done it
Mhm.
like in her, she had literally ingrained it in her music. But now it seems like after Meg said it, like
Exactly.
it's that part.
If Aaliyah was still alive, I think maybe the revolution would have started earlier, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
think
because
it-
she worked with
Yeah.
she worked with Utada Hikaru. She
Mm.
she literally met. They did an interview together. I think they sang together. I don't know if they did music together, but she was already making that bridge. So if we
Mm.
ever need to just show like any real homage to like Black women and making that bridge to anime, I'm always go back to Aaliyah. Always, bruh. Yeah. So there was that, and I lost my last question, but that was my main question. That was my main question. But I thought it was interesting. I'm glad y'all put it in there, interns. It's a great topic to hit.
Shout out to the interns.
Oh God, that's what it was when she flexed on us and said, "See, you can't let me forget that." When she said, "Oh, my parents would never. Oh, they would." I said, "Oh my God."
My mom said either you go get scholarships or you go to the military.
It was
Oh,
it
dear.
was either band scholarship or academic scholarship. It was can't pick one.
Yeah,
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Well, bless you, Greg. Bless you.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
I
I'm
said
glad you were able to carve your own path early on. My mama said full ride or get out. I was like,
Hey.
right. All right, mama.
You getting a scholarship.
that
I
was
don't
the
care where
secret.
it come from.
That was the secret option. My mom said the third option is box on the street. She was lying. That was the third option.
In my defense, I'm the youngest.
Oh, that's
Oh,
beautiful.
you got-
you're the baby.
I'm the oldest. I got all the
You're
I'm the
buttons
oldest.
smashed.
Yeah, you
I-
see?
I
I
got
knew
the
y'all were
buttons
the
smashed.
oldest.
You see,
I
I
knew
got all that
y'all were-
responsibility.
Oh
Me?
my God.
We set the
Nah.
example.
We
Mhm.
did,
Y'all-
and then y'all
The
just
baby.
We that
did what you got
first
to
2 hours of Mortal Kombat when you just smashing buttons.
Yeah,
Mhm.
man.
On my
Oh
forehead.
my Lord. I'm so sick.
My little brother
Okay.
didn't get the box option.
Oh wait, y'all, was it? Oh, okay, wait. So no, I did go on a rant, Christine, and that's why I said that you probably aren't gonna like me after this because I'm 100% on Coco's parents' mindset. I told people, you choose you choose to bring your children into this world. Okay, you get to choose, no matter what. So if you choose to bring me into this world and you're not a millionaire, I gotta work when I get in here. Then what are we doing? What are we doing? What? Y'all saying, Ryan? Like,
hilarious.
Did
hold on now though, because of recent laws, the destruction of Roe v. Wade, they may not have the choice anymore. Even if they didn't want to, they don't got that choice depending on the state they're in.
You're right.
They had 9 months to plan.
They had so much time.
Y'all so foul.
To get $1 million.
You got 9 months to hit $1 million.
The minute you walk out the clinic, what's the plan?
Like, you better become the best Twitch streamer. You better become the best athlete. Do something. That's what
I'm saying.
I will have to say, I recognize the hustle with like the job titles that like the worker in me, the Jamaican in me is like, oh, job titles. I love this.
Right. That's why I appreciate that Coco's parents are epitomes of, they're examples of what I would love good parents to be. All right, that's my little side note. I'm a hater.
So her family is loaded. Her family is rich
because they took care of her. They took care of her.
Fire, and we need to push that. We need to stop pushing this year. Like I would say, the latter half of the year, I've been on a mission of bashing the strong woman mindset. Okay,
yeah.
And what that I know, I saw the face, Greg. Let me explain, Greg. Okay, what I mean is not that women shouldn't be strong, but it's you can't cover it now. I haven't seen it. Okay. But it's the stereotype of being a strong woman where it's like, oh, if you're not struggling as bad, then people think that you're not working as hard, which isn't the case. It's not 1 and 1. Being struggle doesn't mean struggle is not the definition of strength. Yes, when you struggle and you go through it, you are strong. But if you don't struggle, it doesn't mean you don't have the strength. It doesn't mean you can't, or the perceived struggle. I'll say that because struggle is very loaded in perspective, loaded in like layers and situations and journeys, but people look like, somebody that like you're considered strong because you've worked 2 jobs and got your child through school, but somebody else that worked 1 job is looked at as they're not as strong. I feel like that's not that's not 1 and 1. That's not 2 and 2. Yeah. People need to relax on their perspectives of what they look at as strong, or the taking it on the chin. I think it's really pushed for Black women that when something happens, to be the bigger woman, to just take things on the chin, brush it to the side and keep on moving. And I think that it's not fair. It's not healthy. I think as Black women, we should be able to talk about the issues that we're coming across. We should be able to talk about the situations that we're coming across to find our healing versus just, all right, yeah, it happened. Taking on the chin. I'm a strong woman and just keep on moving.
My mom ain't never taking nothing on the chin. That woman's a gangster.
My mom would talk.
Yeah, I want to be as stubborn as your mother. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But back to what I was saying. Yes, we may not be able to uphold if you can't feed your baby, don't have a baby. But I'm also truly about what I'm just saying. It's just the fact that might be our reality. I hope that's not our reality, but it's coming. We can't avoid it. But also, I don't want to struggle. You're right. Yeah, I didn't want to struggle when I got here. So let's make that conscious choice when we having children. Do you want them to struggle? What are you doing? So when we start getting out here with these babies, that they not struggling when they come. I would have loved to have just been a princess with a pony coming out in my as a child. And my mama had the nerve. My parents had the nerve to tell me I was planned. Did you know that, y'all?
Well, I was not. I was surprised.
Had the nerve. This is a very public story. No, out of college. They were fresh in college. And they said, oh, Chelsea, you were No, not the way I was living.
Did you actually see the plan?
Who's playing? You should have said, who's playing?
Yeah,
who was it? My
playing.
You should have asked me what's the plan form. How early was the plan form?
With us right now.
I said that. I said,
love the evaluation.
You don't want to know the details.
It's a plan in the room with us right now.
Oh man, the way they were like, yeah, we wrote it up on a napkin and then we typed it up late. I'm like, now what you gotta tell me the details?
It will manifest it.
This is not.
Spoken into existence.
Hold on. Jokes aside, that is so cute. That is so cute that your parents wrote it. They were like, this is what we planned. And they wrote it down though to type it up later. That is
It was a half ripped paper towel. They said it was a napkin.
So cute.
They ripped the paper towel.
After finals.
Look, they
Oh,
needed the other end to wipe their mouth from what they was eating, but this
Dog.
piece right here.
Look,
I was
that
there
paper
on
towel
my
came from
mama's hip for
McDonald's, it was a little brown
graduation.
one.
You dang right.
The
I
next
was
6
there.
years.
Yes.
so cute.
I
Though.
was
That
on
is-
her hip for she did do it before. Dang.
Goodness.
You was at graduation with them,
God.
Chelsea?
I was. I got pictures. Yeah. Oh my
That's
God.
dope.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
That's
that.
cute though.
Thank you
Is
for that.
so cute. That makes
Interns
you want
keep
to
putting
hug
the
your
heat in there.
parents.
I
Makes
love
you
them.
hug your
I'm gonna still
parents.
roast them though, but I love them. I love them so much.
Well, we got to as grown-ups. We got to roast our parents because they.
Oh
You
yeah.
know.
Oh man, what's the next topic? That
Next
was
thing.
wonderful. Yeah.
On to another. So we've got SAG-AFTRA. Okay.
Yes.
Requests approval to strike against video game companies. So right now they are currently doing voting. And I think we will find the decision, or voting closes for SAG-AFTRA on Monday, September 25th. But at this moment, they are requesting approval to be able to strike against video game companies. Among some of the companies that would be affected would be WB Games, Insomniac, which makes Spider-Man, which I'm really, Spider-Man 2. Okay, we know how we feel about Spider-Man 2. I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous.
Why you scared?
But
She said, I
What?
can go
And
every
there's
day
a
without
couple
watching TV, but not Spider-Man.
Yo, Christy,
that's-
listen, you tough. You be all right. Listen.
We'll be all right. I'm gonna
you be
play
all
it.
right.
Get a retro console. Go get a Wii from Game Exchange. You got it.
Does this man say
Mhm.
we?
Yeah, we something.
We
I
not playing on no
appreciate-
we right now.
I have to say I appreciate y'all's comments. Thank you. I'm gonna bring those directly back to my mother. All right. Thank you. To speak on the SAG-AFTRA strikes.
Mhm.
So ultimately, I'm curious how far this is going to go because I don't even think they had games on the radar until all these creators started snitching online and asking questions directly to the SAG, union. And I'm like, why can't y'all just be quiet? They weren't even looking at y'all until you said something.
Who do we got? Who was snitching? Because I need to know. All
All
right.
these
now I feel taken after.
influencers, all these influencers who influence themselves like too seriously. They're like, oh my gosh, well, if I post about this game, will that take me away from being considered to be in the like, baby, no, they don't even know you exist. Like that's
Those
me personally.
snitches.
I'm like,
snitches.
I'm like, do you see the influencers and creators who are in SAG? They're not you. They're what? Like the Mr. Beast?
Are there any?
There are. There definitely
okay,
are.
okay.
They're just not us. You know what I mean? Like they're the 1.01%. I see you look at my manager's looking at me and he's like, you better be quiet. But this is the truth. It's the truth. So ultimately now when I see this outreach of, I'm like, man, why you got to go after Spider-Man first of all?
I know.
I'm like, but I am always like real. I'm always for companies being held accountable and paying people what, because we know in the game industry, the developers are, bro, like the fact that they work on contracts in some cases is wild. I'm like, dang,
Right.
I'm up after this game. Like you can't see. I know you got another one cooking.
It's a long time. It's like they work those anime hours.
Yes,
Like making those games. Yeah, the MAPPA hours. Okay, for 10 years for one game.
Speaking of that, like when does that extend to anime? We're starting to take anime more seriously.
I know, but
A little
anime's
bit.
Japanese, so they SAG-AFTRA
Right.
should be able to do nothing
Japan
with
don't
that.
care about our politics.
Japan
to
don't
that
care,
degree.
but
No, they
when we have these Netflix productions,
Oh yeah.
It's-
I
well,
did.
when
hear
it's
something about
headed by us, like what does that mean? Because imagine if One Piece went under a strike. Oh, y'all have it different too with that show. It'd be a completely
live
different
action.
tune.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it with the Netflix like Netflix originals that aren't like publishing deals. you're right. That it does affect. It does
Depends
affect
on what
there.
America gets his hands on. That's really what it
Yeah.
depends on.
That's
So
true.
yeah, like it's not anime. Nobody about to mess up, anime. But
No.
how far will it go when it comes to the American side of anime? Like,
I wonder
we
if
could
we're
really
just
keep
probably
going.
not going to
The
get.
dub?
Well,
Yeah,
I was gonna. Yeah,
Yep.
I was just about to say that we wouldn't get dubs, but then,
depends on who's
we
producing.
all would still have the subs. So I guess
Yeah,
it doesn't really.
It's
You're
an
not
interesting
stopping
question.
anything.
Do y'all have thoughts? I know I talk a lot. Food. When you saw that they were hopping on, don't start. You got to be serious. You got to be
Okay.
serious. I'm
I
sorry.
heard that
I'm
snort,
sorry.
Greg.
Breathe.
I'm
You said
trying.
ignore me?
Yes.
I'm trying. Yeah. So like I think the studios that I focused a lot on Insomniac. What was the other studio that they went after as well? I can't
definitely saw
remember.
Disney on that
Games.
list.
Sorry, what'd you say, Food?
I said I saw Disney on that list.
Yes.
Oh, it's
WB.
Activision Epic. Yep. WB. Yep.
Which is
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat.
you're exactly right.
Yep.
Dang. Well, oh Lord.
Yeah,
wait,
they
Blind Light. I'll read through the list. Yeah, I'll read through the list here really quick.
Oh,
And this is
take
per
two?
deadline.com. Activision Productions, Blind Light LLC, Disney Character Voices, EA, Epic Games, Formosa Interactive, Insomniac Games. It hurts. Take Two Productions, VoiceWorks Productions, and WB Games.
Good.
Oh
I
Lord.
was-
Warner
yeah.
Brothers. Warner Brothers.
Get them.
Yeah.
And while we at
Some
it,
of those, they need to get got.
also with some of you know who we need to add to this list. Actually, I almost was like a little ratchet there. Let me be a little bit more vague. Okay. Certain companies that broker deals for these gaming companies for content creators, okay? Because there are certain companies that broker these deals that be on some ish, talking about $200 is the most I could give you for a 2-hour stream.
Are we talking agencies? Are we talking management?
We are
groups?
talking agencies. We're talking I won't say names, but certain marketing agencies, not all, because I've had a situation. I'll use EA as an example. I was presented a deal with an EA company from one agency that was like, I was like, this is my rate. What's your budget? They're like, our budget is here. Your rate is here. Let's give you this budget, right? They gave me more. I had a different one. I was like, what's your budget? And what's my rate? This is my rate. You notice you can't see my hand? That was their amount, that the most that they said they could give me. And to the point where I was like, you can't even come close. Like, we ain't even in the same bracket right now. You can't come close. They were like, no, we can't. I got on a phone call and they're like, we're the only brokers for EA. I'm like, that's a lie. I had to deal with somebody else that was able to pay more for less. What you got to say? And I was that company. I'll give you tea later, but
there's a lot of nuance there. Yeah. You know how it is with different like departments, and everything's just layered, and people get all it. You notice how when companies get more complicated, the information just gets more and more messed up and skewed. I'm sure you understand that as a Scrum Master, Ryan. Yeah, it's just too many chefs in the kitchen.
Opinions, information.
Yeah, shut up. Nobody cares. Did you do your job? Did you get the requirement done? Where is?
Did it get tracked?
Right.
Do you know who you talked to?
Did you push too early? Did you mess up my repo? Oh my god.
There we go.
Hey.
Yeah, let's talk about it. There we go. That's beautiful. I think yes, I'm happy to see and this is just my like opinion. Please follow up everybody else, because that's why I talk. I'm happy to see that even games are being taken seriously. Truly. Exactly. I do think some creators need to stop talking and listen. I really don't think SAG sees y'all. Really. Not really. It depends on what kind of numbers you're doing, but I really think you just need to sit back, look at what everybody's already said, go absorb information, find your tribe, and do what's local to you, and just move on. Because I'm gonna be real, you're not even in the union. So, I mean, support your friends.
Like us, they're not looking here. Like, I love this. I respect this podcast, but they ain't looking here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, look, support your friends, especially your friends that do have union work, of course. but it's business as usual. It really don't affect you not much. Now, if you're a streamer and you gaming and all that, then yeah, you might have to, worry a little bit, but nobody's looking at Chelsea Bites as SAG, like
and we also don't know what the details of the strikes are going to be, because like this is the thing. Now, when it came to the movies and TV show strikes from SAG-AFTRA, I know some of mind you, it was still murky on what is okay with SAG-AFTRA for influencers to do and say. I think it was more so in receiving brand deals was the thing. Getting paid to be there in place of an actor was essentially the goal, right? Essentially the bottom line. Now, on the gaming side, that's not a fair ask. I feel it's not a fair ask to be like, hey, you guys were already getting brand deals for these games. Please don't take that. On the acting and movie side, it was us encroaching on their territory, quote unquote. And that's how they took it.
Yeah. I think
it's different for us.
When people were talking about scabbing, a lot of misinformation I feel was thrown around too. I can't speak. I'm not an actor. I can't speak on any of that. I'm not in any union. So anybody who has more information than me, please speak up. I know I have my knowledge as a streamer, creator, whatnot. That stuff I get. I'm like, all right, already if union workers in acting get these and working in acting already can be kind of iffy. Imagine how much less a creator gets. Like for real. And they just started this whole like rate sheet standards and stuff, I feel like it's been pretty new to me. Like I haven't been approached with a standard or a market like rate up until like the past 2 years. And that's max. So I'm glad that people are finally standardizing it. But but
they're lowballing with some of these standardizations. It was like, here's the range, and they're like, well, let's go on the lowest part of this range and call that a standard versus on the higher part. And they are very pick. I'll say this will be the last thing I see about agencies right now, and that's on the content creator side. And then I'll go to Greg about your thoughts about everything, because I've seen the faces you was making, and I want to hear what you got to say.
Yes.
But with agencies, what they've been, when it comes to brokering deals with content creators for these games, like for I'll use WB as another example, WB or EA. You have these situations where they use this standard, they'll use the lowest part of that standard, but it's very flexible because they will use the lowest part of the standard for creators they feel they can, and for other creators they feel they can't. That's when they go higher up, or that's when they go. And it's not just about your numbers. I will tell you this, as a content creator, it is not just about your numbers when it comes to brokering deals. You can have situations where you and another counterpart have the same numbers, and they may offer this other person something else or something more. And it could be a difference of this or a difference of this. Let me do that action there. So it could be different. Greg, the face. I gotta hear what you have to say. But yeah, so just, be wary and be thoughtful when it comes to brokering deals, and know what you deserve, Greg, what do you got to say?
I'm not mad at SAG at all coming for video games. I could wait for Spider-Man 2, respectfully. I feel as if certain people who are affected by who will be affected by the strike, some content creators probably make more than them. You ever something like
that's fact. I would say I could agree with that on the range of it. There are some content creators that make a higher hit, like they hit higher, but like when you spread it out and find the average, I feel like at least they have a contract, like a daily contract that they can depend on with stability, and it pays out every day. But I understand though, because net for some of those creators, they still probably made more than some of those developers.
Yeah, not just the developers, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the voice actors are on this also, and you
actors.
Yeah, you feel me? You already see the fuck shit they get for anime. So there's voice actors getting paid less than $1,000 for voice in anime. So I can imagine what's going on in gaming. So with that being said, yeah, go review these contracts real quick. What
was the thing about the Bayonetta voice actress?
Yeah,
like how much they tried to pay her for voicing Bayonetta 3.
So,
yeah. It was
so let me piggyback off that. Right, what you just said, right? So boom, she's in Smash, right? Multiple Smashes. There's been 3 games.
Right.
And what she making around minimum wage? Yeah. So, excuse my language, but disrespectfully, beep, because y'all playing in people's faces.
We know what
Crazy.
you're trying to say. We got you. We got
No,
you. We got you.
I agree. I feel like that's actually the one other profession, voice acting, that actually like categorically is worse than content creation. Because when I saw their rates, I was like,
For
whoa.
popular franchises at that.
Right.
Mhm.
What anime was that when they were paying the dub actors like $300?
It was My Hero, I
Oh.
think, or some shit like that.
Was it My Hero?
I think so.
Their
It was
dub
some
actors were
shonen.
Don't
getting
quote
Yeah.
me.
it was awful. I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Mm.
So with that being said, no, I'm sorry, Ryan, go.
It makes you wonder where's the money going, because when I look into anime, even the mangakas don't get much money. We just saw the deal for the lady who wrote Demon Slayer and how the movies got big. So where the money at? The voice actors ain't getting it. The animators broke
What are
too.
they doing? Selling
Where they
money?
money at?
That is true. That's
Like,
actually a great.
Mappa
Mappa-
doing the gritty.
Yeah.
Mappa employees ain't like the equivalent to like Japanese 6-figure folks. You know what I'm saying? They're not there. They're not there. So where the money at?
Where's the money?
So
Mm.
if gaming need to take a strike and we don't get our games immediately, guess what? I play League of Legends anyway. I don't really give a fuck. With
You
that being said-
wait. You play League?
Yeah, I'm a crackhead.
Wait. How long you been playing?
Since for the past 2-3 years, but I started about like 2017 around 2017-16 when Lissandra first came out.
No, when Liz came out, I was there
Yeah.
when Jinx dropped. Wait a minute. I've been on that for 10 years. Yeah, about 10, 11 years now. Baby, stop. Just stop.
I was
You
playing
gotta
rank right before.
Why were you playing rank? You care? You need to stop.
No.
All right, I'm just for your mental health. All right, but I
I'm just
respect it.
crashing. Tyrone Biggums.
I respect it though.
League.
I do. I feel you, and that's I like it. I do. If I need to support my Insomniac, I'm torn because I've talked to some folks in Insomniac. I've talked to developers, and they're very proud of their work, and they want me to support the game coming out. And then they didn't know this was happening. So when this isn't like some marketing, like, no, this is somebody who literally worked on either some form of level design, some form of combat, like people who were there. So for me, I'm like, well, I take the temperature from my group of people. I'm like, how do I support you best? What do you prefer? And I move with that. But if y'all's response is, I can wait for this game to come out, you should do that too. Absolutely. Because ultimately there's a need there. Somebody needs to be called out somewhere. And if that's the action that needs to be taken, do it. But I think some action is important. I think that's the point here. Yeah, 1,000%.
I feel like,
voice acting?
I feel like you like when it comes to these situations or these strikes or these, global situations that involve gaming or involve whatever your niche is or whatever your journey is. Like you were saying, like, take it in stride. I feel like it should be a mindset of what do I want to do versus what you should do. I think we need to, especially with social media, we need to internalize and kind of tune into ourselves and what can we do or what do we want to do versus what we think somebody else should do. Because I feel like that's what murkies the waters of what real support is and what real allyship is when it comes to anything. People just jump on a bandwagon train and just do what the public says. And I'm like, that's not the definition of that term. That's not the definition of that. And we all just rally and like burn buildings down because somebody else said something. We need to calm down. And in this situation, like if you, when the game, because we don't know the terms. The terms could just be, don't stream the game. Stream it if you want to, don't stream it if you don't want to, but make sure you make that decision for yourself. Okay. And don't tell other people what they should and should not do. Don't go in other people's chats and be like, oh, you're streaming this game, you must hate. That's not the same thing. Just because they stream the game, they may love the game, have a personal affinity with the game. Or like Chelsea was saying, they might have a relationship with the devs and want to enjoy their work. That doesn't mean they hate the actors. It doesn't mean they don't think they shouldn't get paid, because you can believe that they should get paid. You can believe that, or stand with, yes, they need to get paid. Everybody should just get what they deserve. I'm always for that. But that is one ideal. And the other ideal of wanting to play a game are two different things that don't have to be hand in hand.
Oh, yeah. These comments are great. That's absolutely that's why nobody's support. If you read Drake's previous comment, that's why they kind of dropped support for my girl who voiced Bayonetta. You don't have to put it up, but I remember that she had come out, said things, and then immediately people were delegitimizing like her claim because she supported X. So you always got to be careful asking for help. Unfortunately, but also she was kind of wilding.
People are conflating.
Yeah. But then also, absolutely, like if I find out through Insomniac going through these strikes and more information starts to pull out and it makes me uncomfortable for sure, then yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not just some like this is the right way. And I speak about me because I don't expect people to follow my example. I want people to just know where I'm coming from. So yeah,
Same.
like 1000%. Like, yeah, if I see some, I'm like, oh, that's not right, y'all. And I don't care who I know. Like, I don't support that. I'm not gonna do it. And yeah, we can just choose not to stream it. Period. Like I would support my friends, but because we're going through it, I don't have to showcase it to the world.
Right.
Because I chose not to. Yeah. So there's always options. But y'all got any other notes?
Foob and Ryan, what about you guys?
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I just like I saw a tweet the other day. It's like everybody should go on strike. Like let's do it.
UPS did it and they did it right. Them people's getting like $45 an hour.
Oh,
some of them on the up end.
That's so cut clean. Yeah.
But it also brought my bad, Ron. I was just gonna say, but the news also brought light to me because when you see video games, I guess like the voice acting and the stunt acting is all of like it's that under the covers type thing that you really don't think about when a game is being developed. And then when you really dive into it and like see how much they're getting paid, and then looking at like all of the like when they brought up Mortal Kombat, like how they get like the realism for all of the moves and like the voice acting and things like that. It's like that matters. It's like some of that stuff is not replaceable. I know they talk about AI a lot, but like after a while, how long is that, feasible? How long is that sustainable to the point where AI is going off data from 2023? We're trying to make games in 2026 and it's just not clicking.
That part.
Exactly.
And when you mention Foop about AI, that's the other reason, because it's getting equal pay or the pay that they deserve, and then it's also AI protection from AI is the other thing that they're asking for a strike against. Ryan?
Yeah, I'm just all for folks actually doing what they got to do to get this bread, because if we being honest, everybody made jokes about not UPS workers making their money, but if you look and how many UPS workers hurt their back, the way they drive and the way they got to deal with all of that.
The guy who got shot driving the UPS truck,
risk and overtime and everything else, they're getting paid what they're worth. And a lot of people know I'm an American, I'm here, I'm not gonna one of those folks who just hate it here, but a lot of folks ain't getting paid their worth. We got too many folks who can't afford a house, and I'm not going to get deep into the politics, but if somebody is willing to put their foot down and say, I'm going to do what I got to do to make sure that these companies give me my money, I'm going to support them. I'm going to support them.
Greg has now changed from the Henny, I forgot the Henny chair.
But
yeah, Ryan.
But they conflated that stuff about UPS for the folks who saw that 140,000 number. That includes benefits and some other stuff. So in real life, your paper salary might drop down to like 120, which is good.
Oh, that's great. I thought you were gonna tell me.
That's great.
I thought you were gonna say like 80.
It could be $15 and you could still buy them.
Like the shit out of me.
Well, no, not that bad. It's not that bad.
Everybody held their breath. What did he say?
He's like, yeah, go down to 75. I was like, nope.
No.
You still
75 is still pretty big, pretty good for me. I'm like,
great.
I live in
Georgia
New York.
places.
No,
that's
New York,
true.
no.
Not
in New York.
Oh, you need about 150 out there to get a one bedroom.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
The way those rent, we got to talk about. That's a whole different thing. That's
rent
a whole
strike is next.
No, we
rent strike
need to happen.
We need a rent strike, bro.
I'll do it. I'll be the first one. I'll be front row and center. How you put? Oh yes, no, you could be right in the front with me. We gonna lead it up because ain't no what. Oh, at least in like, so I rented in Cali and. I feel like just the climate, but while their rent control is kind of weird in some places. I know in Los Angeles is a whole different thing, but at least the climate was different because they were super responsive, at least in my experiences. And they made you feel like when you were spending that much, at least you deserve that much like attention. Out here, Austin just got this huge influx of people and you can tell people aren't prepped to service the amount and the quality of residents that have just sprung up because the way I'm about to go and jump my oh my god, my apartment managers. I'm like, now you know how much I spend every month. When can I get a response on my email? I've asked to upgrade my washer and dryer set for weeks now. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Respond to the email. Like something.
Look at
I
y'all.
can't even get a response. Yeah,
look
please.
at y'all renters' rights. If an appliance, at least out here in Texas, if it don't work for like I think 14 days, they legally liable for that. So
That
hold
part.
them accountable. Y'all got.
They be quick on the AC. The day of, they be like, "Oh, we can't have her in here sweating. Let's go. They do that, but everything
you can't wash
else,
no clothes. That's okay."
Right? I'm like, oh my god, Mama, I'm a drive.
They can't
down.
be hot and sweaty, but they can't wash their clothes.
You can still wear them, right?
Oh, like the old days. So I've been working on the railroad.
Oh my god!
But is it stopping you from wearing the clothes?
You in the sink in the bathroom, just God.
With that like that grater, that thing, that grater.
Now you rub this shit together.
Have you tried?
Yeah, I got the washboard, all of it. Yeah, I got my own handmade soaps and detergents. Yes,
my washing machine doesn't work. Have you tried the sink?
Imagine.
Have you tried the bathtub?
I dare
Put it in your dishwasher.
Food, if they ever, I would leap across that crown.
Dishwasher is wild.
We about to blue skidoo into the email.
Yeah. I was told by Foop, Ryan, and Greg that I have rights, and you need to respond to this.
That was not me.
Oh no, I'm gonna put in the side note. Greg says I need to stop washing my clothes in the bathroom on my washboard.
You better start.
Commander of the Henny Scouts again.
Oh my god!
You left UPS.
Oh, you left UPS. You was too much. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, that's see how it just bleeds into everything, into life with these. There's just dissatisfaction in every part of our world right now, and this is just one symptom of it. Hey, people, we coming for you. Eat the rich.
Yeah, everybody should get what they deserve as far as payment, for sure. Speaking of, added on to this, Drew Barrymore, she announced that she will be returning back to her show, I think as of today, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, today or next week.
Today.
Okay.
Drew, y'all saw that?
They said they were kicking people out who was supporting the strike. They kicked them off the show, kicked them out the show.
Really?
So kind of rewinding a little bit, she announced that they were going to be going back to doing the show, but it wasn't going to include writing from, union situations like WGA writers. And I saw, I believe yesterday or the day before, that there was a picketing announcement, to like a call for picketing. They wanted, like, they were like, hey, picket in New York City. And they put the location of the studio for people to picket outside the studio. And I guess, like Foop was saying, that people got thrown out that were picketing. And it's, I do feel like things are getting out of hand. I do feel like things are really getting out of hand. Now, I don't know the details of what people did, right? Were they yelling while she was making the show? Were they screaming? Did they just wear t-shirts? Did they have signs? I don't know the exact details or exact, where the lines are for that. But I know some of the tweets when when it was posted that she said she's not going to include writing from, the union. And she's trying to stay away from that because she herself is a SAG-AFTRA union, person. And she's trying to stay within the rules and the confines of the strike itself, which applies to like TV shows and movies and things like that, right? When you have the situation with someone trying to be careful but still trying to do their livelihood, and this is their livelihood because her show itself is not from the film, and her show itself is not a movie studio, but I understand that she's still making money for the studios as well. But also those people have bills. Those people have bills to pay and things like that.
On her end, it just seems like a slippery slope.
That is.
I got a question. And anyone here could just answer that, right? How much is they overhead that they just can't downsize for a bit while the strike is happening in the meantime, right? Like if I'm Drew Barrymore and I got a couple M's, why can't I just go to a smaller house or like go to one of our offshore? You know what I'm saying? Like how much the overhead for real? They make me feel like I just be wasting money for the sake of wasting money because you got money. Am I tripping?
What do you mean? Like, should she film somewhere else? Is what you're saying, or like, what do you mean?
Fuck, just filming somewhere else. I feel like how much. It's like how much do these actors truly have that she has to continue working? I've known Drew Barrymore since I was a child. I've known who she was since I was a child.
Yeah.
So how much does she have squirreled away in all actuality?
Can't chill out for a bit.
To just chill out for a bit, like I'm pretty sure.
I think she's fine. I think it might be more so the people under her.
But you know what I'm saying? Right? It's like you take a cool little $1 million or $2 million, right? You divvy amongst your production team, right, to hold them off for the next year or year and a half or so, and you just mac. You just mac.
I feel that.
And then all the you and all your acting friends that you're cool and you're besties with y'all do it out of solidarity to look out for these people. Because at the end of the day, I'm just as broke as them. So I can't look out for them. I'm just as broke. So why don't y'all all fucking form Voltron and help each other and help them out?
Form Voltron.
Fuck?
I felt that with
Barrymore.
Come on, Drew. Make Drew. You gotta be the head of Voltron. You gotta be at the top. What is she doing?
Oh my
Drew!
I be getting mad randomly. I'm sorry.
No, that was beautiful.
Hilarious.
No, I felt that. I felt
Yo.
the spirit. Yeah, no.
Yo.
Collaborate. What's up with all you know how weird actors are? That's why they don't collaborate. You saw when Gal tried to collaborate all cute with all the other actors and they sang that song and nobody
I was
liked
just
it.
about to say, are you talking about the COVID song?
Yeah. You remember when everybody was going through a tough time and everybody couldn't avoid it and they tried and it was not cute.
We can't give the SAG workers some stimmies. Like, what's up?
It's because of
bring the stimmies back.
That part too. Like, yeah, I agree. The stimmies need to come back for everybody because they weren't enough. But on top of that,
There's a lot.
the incompetence that our government went through with the pandemic. Imagine that diluted down, like turned up to 2, like double that with this this industry. They already don't care about people. And then you're asking them to go and care about the people that they've been kind of grinding in the machine for decades at a time. So it takes somebody to care. And then that person that cares has to go gather other people that care. And then somehow get the people who don't really care, even think about it, to care, because that's probably Drew and the rest of them. And it's just work. And it takes too much time. And the people who could do something about it just don't, because it's not even in their purview.
And it's it's interesting you say it takes so much time, but like it's literally, I don't think it's gonna make a difference because Bob Iger, I think his name is, from Disney.
Yeah,
he don't give a shit.
He don't.
He don't.
He publicly said it.
He don't.
He said
He said that they're asking for too much. But what's funny is, like, for you to make a blanket statement that they're asking for too much when one of the things that they asked for was protection against sexual harassment. You didn't make sure it was clear on what they was asking too much about. You know,
Bob don't care.
He don't. And mind you, he said he don't care while he was on retreat with other billionaires. It was a retreat with other CEOs and execs of billion-dollar corporations that flew there on their private jet. And that's the definition of audacity and caucasity. Okay.
Exactly.
They're disconnected from reality. It's billionaires telling us to help the environment, and they riding around in private jets 3 times a day for 2 people. It's Oprah and The Rock telling us to donate money. To a billionaire and
Oprah,
a multi-millionaire
out of all people asking me to donate
who schools in Africa told me
we don't want to get
to
in
donate
on Oprah.
money.
We talk about Oprah right now.
Out of all people, she should have been the last person. Actually, she shouldn't have.
Wait, hold on. What did she ask? I'm lost. Go ahead. I didn't see.
Yeah. Kristen.
It was from Maui, correct? That's the island.
It was for the Maui.
And they were saying donate money and support the Rock,
the Maui People's Fund,
and Oprah.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me tell you something. I'm from Haiti. My parents are from Haiti. I don't got time to hear no celebrity tell me to donate nothing. Y'all got the money. Y'all got the money. Red Cross on
especially The Rock and Oprah. They got that money.
Oprah owes you a car. Absolutely, she does. You right. She owe everybody on this damn planet a car.
I was
ooh.
just
That's a unique
about
thing.
to say
She
that.
can
I was
afford it.
just about to say
She
that.
could.
got-
We could get everybody a car,
And
you
still
see
have enough.
and still
I
have
don't have enough.
Her,
Y'all-
LeBron, and Jay-Z and Kanye need to go high five and get something done together because they got
Jay-Z
the money.
and Kanye ain't gonna high five.
Oh,
right
Kanye
now,
ain't doing
but-
nothing right now. No,
Kanye is
but,
walking barefoot in the streets. We gotta reel
not.
him back in before
Kanye
we
got
start
his-
asking him for money.
We'll spin the
need
block
Kanye
on him
Got on
later.
a boat.
let's
ask Jay-Z and LeBron. No, LeBron is cool. Is still doing what it's got to do. I'm very happy that he's still pushing the initiative.
If LeBron's not asking, then we'll leave LeBron. Let's put LeBron in his own court because he's doing stuff for he's
I get why.
stuff.
No, I get why that they brought him up because those are people that we can actually, they have a track record. Like Beyonce been out here. I've seen her work literally in Houston where she's got homes built up. She's doing school initiatives,
That's
all
fair.
that. Jay-Z as well. Like those are people that we can depend on because with Oprah and The Rock out here just acting a fool. So
He act like he not black.
Okay, I'm so glad you said it. Okay, the way. Hold on.
I know he say nigga in the WWE locker room.
Hey, look,
I know he was saying nigga to
Hey, the only time he acknowledged he was black when he did that Black Adam movie.
I didn't even hear that. No, I'm so glad you said it. It was like, whew, pressure on I was like, in my mind, I literally was going to say, all right, guys, I got to say something. But you said it, okay?
You were holding that, huh, Christine?
I was. It was like, it was on my heart. Because every time he talks now that the only reason I knew he was black was when his daddy passed, rest in peace.
I didn't know he was black for the longest.
You never seen that
and you saw pictures of his dad because his dad was in Florida. His dad lived in Florida, or was in Florida. And his dad passed away. And when I saw the pictures, I was like, The Rock's black? And I didn't know until then. And I don't think he's ever claimed us. I don't think that's ever been. He definitely proudly reps the Samoan and that side of him.
Real proud about that. But look how he forsook them so dang fast. Like, just can't even do that right, man. Like, that made me so mad because he rapped old boy into it. What was old boy's name? Who was dating?
You doing a wrestler?
No, Aquaman.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa. Yes.
Oh yeah. They both proudly rap.
The Oprah and The Rock rapped Jason Momoa into it, and then he did a rant on how people are using my name to do this false support, and it's just so evil and so disgusting. Like the evil part was direct quote from him. And when you let me hear, I got you. Go
ahead and say that, and then what Greg said made me think, and what you're saying made me think of a question I got to ask. I know.
Okay, I've moved past The Rock not claiming us, and I don't really care. But the issue was that The Rock and Oprah committed $10 million to support Maui in the fires after, but it had been found out that Oprah went and snapped up some more land after it happened, and she ain't committed $1. Like the commitment part was so she could crowdfund the charity, and then it goes to the entertainment foundation. It's not even really supporting them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, girl.
She got a tax
I saw that
write-off.
too. She was
just a write-off.
She was buying all that land out there.
Oh,
yeah, she was.
Y'all said The Rock don't claim.
Okay,
y'all said The Rock don't claim being black. Oprah don't either. She from Mississippi.
Interns, please write down the Oprah thing. We got to dive into this. Not today, but write this down so we can add this to another thing, because that's just I gotta do my research. I gotta do my research for sure. One thing I was gonna ask, because since The Rock came out and was like, "Hey, raise money for Maui," during 2020, did he say anything?
About what? Maui? Wait, what?
No, about George Floyd.
No, they never say nothing. No. That's like how Vin Diesel don't say nothing. Like, or did he? I don't know. Let me hush. Let me go look up Ben. Sorry, Ben. Let me not throw you in.
I don't know about Vin Diesel, but I definitely don't remember The Rock.
Yeah, not The Rock. Definitely not.
But here the situation come.
Easy, Google.
And it's funny that The Rock don't be saying nothing, and like he's like the highest paid actor in Hollywood. He's literally the highest paid actor.
Is he? Yeah, did he beat Samuel? Because Samuel was holding that place, Yeah.
What if you ain't got a couple M's? The Rock ain't showing face.
Oh yeah, The Rock. He get paid for everything now. I remember when he was hungry.
Just to play
And now he's
himself
not.
in the movie.
I'm
And
trying to
he controls a
find
lot
where
what
Ben
goes
said
on in his
something.
movies too.
Damn.
I see everybody from Vigil held. Not Vin Diesel. I don't know if he says something either.
But
So, yikes.
he's holy
He
palm
got a
olive.
black mama, don't he?
No, I think because him and his brother. Did you see the picture of his brother, his twin brother? Look up Vin Diesel's twin brother.
Vin Diesel
And I
has a
was like,
twin?
oh, he's
I mean,
just
John
very
Cena, his
tan
brother
person.
in the movie.
Not twin Diesel.
But look at his twin brother. There's a reason they chose John Cena to play his brother, because his twin brother is a what man? What?
Like Stewie, what? Cool.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
What? Okay.
Well, height.
Nah, y'all. I don't have the bandwidth literally on my computer to fact check this, but I think he might be a little like. We'll find out.
Yeah, let's
Hispanic.
No, he ain't Hispanic. Nah.
No, he ain't. He
He be drinking Coronas like he's Hispanic. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm leaving that alone. I'm leaving that alone.
Maybe he is.
Know he checks other. When I see Vin Diesel, I just know he checks other on all his papers.
He does. I don't even know if he. Oh Lord, hold
Let
up.
me see.
There we go. Okay.
Oh wait.
That's a cool
oh
clip.
wait, because his real name is Mark Sinclair, but his daddy's name is Irving Vincent, and he got some tannish to him. So I don't know what his daddy is actually.
Irvin Vincent.
Irvin
his daddy-
Vincent. That sounds like a black man.
Irvin
That's
Vincent?
what I'm saying. Irvin Vincent.
Irvin Vincent.
When you say it like that, like you going through the DMV. Irvin Vincent. Like that.
Yeah, it does. It does sound like a black man, and he definitely
he's
has.
adopted. Is he? I had no idea.
Yeah, he's adopted. He's
So we
adopted.
don't even know.
His
Okay,
adopted father is African American, and his mother is white.
Yes,
that's what it is.
Yes, that's what
Then-
it is.
Why
You can cuss me
Say
out
that
later.
again.
You can cuss me out later. I get
Yeah.
your whole story, but let me focus on the person.
Well, the
at
father.
hand.
So his mother is white, but his father is the adopted. I guess the father. Why they put it like this? It's let me read exactly what it says. Raised by his white mother and adoptive African American father. Wouldn't he just be a stepdad?
He's just a
so
stepdad.
Well,
so confused.
stepdads do have to legally like adopt a kid to a degree. Like,
Oh,
'cause you
so
gotta
it's like
take
the
away
distinction?
parental ownership to the previous parent.
So that's their official guardian. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Oh, okay. Well, shout out to the light skinned Irving Vincent. Okay.
Come on, Irvin Vincent. But
Shout out to you.
either way. So when Greg brought up that Dwayne Johnson does not, rep his black side, what sparked in your mind, Christine?
Well, for me, it sparks conversations that me and my husband have had about celebrities and how some celebrities will either use their blackness in opportune moments and denounce or not speak of their blackness when it counts or when it matters. So another example is Zoe Saldana, who never really repped black until she needed to, right? She was like, because as a Dominican, a lot of Dominicans will say, yeah, I know, my husband's Haitian, Gweg, my husband's Haitian, okay? But like a lot of Dominicans, even if they're dark skinned, they'll be like, I'm not black. Even if they're
black,
Afro
Papi, I know black.
Yeah, I know black.
I know black.
And they're
Papi.
like, they claim the Spanish side of them. They don't claim the black side of them. They denounce it. And so to have people like her that when it mattered, okay, now I'm black, but before it didn't count for her. She didn't mention it. And there are other actors, one that I'm not going to try to throw the shade on, but another very famous, well-known black actor that not really denounces black side, but doesn't talk about it, doesn't rep it, doesn't stand up for it or anything like that. But then when he was in the hot seat, oh, now they're coming for me because I'm black. It's like the degree that some actors or celebrities can kind of make race fluid for them, even when it truly isn't. And The Rock has definitely been one of those people that has not stood up for anything black. He hasn't, that I have seen, not to the degree that I've seen. He hasn't, when things were going down, I didn't see, as far as the celebrities that were allies or coming through and saying, hey, these things are bad or denouncing things. I didn't see The Rock say this. I constantly see him say stuff for Samoans and repping his Samoan side and stuff like that. And for me to only learn that man was black when his daddy passed, that's a problem. That's a problem.
I'm please, y'all.
I respect consistency, and that's my only issue. If you're going to not claim it in the beginning, don't claim it once it's an issue and it can help you out. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to address it, if you say that's not a part of me, I'm who I am, be who you are once you got issues. Don't say you got classified as stereotypes. Say they came at you for who you are. You know what I mean? And if you are going to go through a stage of growth and development, well, show us that as well. Show us that you learned, who you learned from, what brought you to that point. You know what I mean?
And then it's like they want us to side with them when they're in a problem, they're in the hot seat. But when things were going good for them, we didn't see them at no picnics, no barbecues, no situations, no repping, no nothing. But now they need us, so that's when they rep that they are us.
If Pete Wentz ever get into anything, I am not jacking him.
I forgot that Pete Wentz.
His mama's Jamaican. I'm not jacking him.
Just came from Fall Out Boy concert.
Wait, hold on. Pete Wentz?
Pete Wentz mother's Jamaican.
Yeah.
Oh,
before the relaxers and all that other stuff, his hair is curly.
There it is.
I
gotta speak on that.
And I love this man's name. This is the most Jamaican name I have never seen. Peter Lewis Kingston. Okay. All right.
You gotta do your background research. Hey.
I didn't even know. Does he? Oh, that's another. Did he do any? Did he say yay?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, please don't, because I've just rekindled my love with Fall Out Boy.
You want another actor just for like shits and giggles?
Okay, go ahead.
Jennifer Beals. Her father black.
Jennifer Beals?
Yeah,
let me look this up.
Hey, we got to call fact checker. Because this is crazy.
Beals.
I'm not gonna lie. I look at her face and I don't know who this woman is.
Me neither.
Yeah, where's she?
Remember old boy from Prison Break? Main character?
Not Blue Eyes.
Old dude who went on to be Captain Cold and
Captain Cold.
His daddy black.
Yeah, I knew about him.
Does he rap? Does he? Oof. And that's okay. Like, I don't count for him anyways, because Captain Cold was he was lame. But I never.
I'm so glad you said it, because I was thinking it the moment y'all said Captain Cold. I was like,
goodness, him and his hothead friend. I was like, y'all need to go somewhere, okay? Like,
oh man,
I know cosplayers that act better than you. Okay,
I will say on those notes to keep it back in time of what we were saying.
Yes,
I agree. I'm not mad at The Rock for. I don't care. Whatever you identify with is whatever you identify with. It's just when you gonna identify, do it right. Because did y'all see his apology? Did he do an apology video recently? I think he did.
Apology for what?
For this? For the Yep. For the Maui. I'm gonna find something. And besides what he might have said in his apology video, whatever, what he does is super manicured to me. It doesn't always come off genuine. And I'm like, if you're gonna really try to rep your people, just like in any space, do it right. Like, how did we get to this point where now you look like somebody who's just exploiting people? Like, now this don't even seem real. And this is a big part of his identity. So what's the recovery here? Is there one? I don't know. I mean, there needs to be an apology, but we have to find out if that even really happened. Either way, Kristen, you should absolutely catch up on the Oprah. And,
I gotta look into that, because that's especially a nickname that me and somebody say. We call each other like Oprah and Oprah, and so now I need to know if I need to change that. Okay.
Oh well, I got receipts, and I don't know if you want to ever be Oprah. Oprah Wild. What she did to Monique is unforgivable.
Hey, what she did with that? But what in Africa though? Let's go way back. Them girls in that African school.
Hold on. Okay. How about this? Not today. Because clearly we need to have a conversation about Oprah. We'll have another conversation about Oprah at another time.
All I'm saying is, no, go Ryan.
We need a modern day Black History pod.
That's
what we
do.
need to do. Recent. It need to be recent Black history.
You right.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
'Cause we
Especially in this day and age, that original Black history is being wiped away.
There we go.
Yeah.
We should also
Oprah needs
start
to
GoFundMe.
buy everybody her car and then give $100 million to Maui at this point. All right. What's the next?
GoFundMe.
Are we good to right?
In the
Are we good to
party chat? I'm sorry.
That part.
No, go ahead.
You gotta advertise.
It's a party chat GoFundMe, right? And it's gonna be a documentary called "Surviving Oprah."
Yep. Even though I wasn't even there, I survived.
Oh, no, but the thing is, I get the dig. I get the dig, because why do Black women want to do? I mean, what she talked about was needed to be talked about, but why did they choose the Black women to do it? But nonetheless, we're gonna just keep moving. We just gonna keep moving. One thing, the last thing I will say, because what Ryan said, yes, be consistent. Don't be for us just to help yourself or what have you. However, I will say that I do take a problem with The Rock repping as hard as he does for one side and leaving the other side completely unspoken and untalked about. And so for me, it does bother me. So like when Greg said it, that's why I was like, I'm glad you said it, because I was just like, it was heavy on my heart.
You just need to stay over there. I get it. Just stay over there, because that's what's gonna start bothering me, is when you start coming over here, and I'm like, all right,
start flip flopping.
That
coming
over
there.
Yeah,
because you don't need them. You don't need them. Why would you want that over here? Why?
That's true.
Yeah.
So speaking of Black celebrities, Fnaf trailer dropped. They dropped a full trailer this past week. Did you guys see it?
I did.
No.
I watched it because you put it in a Google Doc.
I watched it.
Wow. She said it. No.
No.
Hopefully, like there was like a hope in there. There was like no, I didn't see it.
I can't wait to see it. I saw the teaser one, and that was enough hype for me, honestly. I don't need to see anymore. I just need to go to the movie now. But
yes,
what did can we watch it here, or do y'all want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. We'll talk about it. Greg, did you see the teaser at all or anything?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if you saw the teaser, the trailer it's kind of the teaser, just a little longer,
got a little bit more oomph to it.
Yeah, they didn't really.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's not like you got too much more of the movie. If you saw the teaser, you have the gist of what the movie is going to be. And then, I mean, if you know the games and stuff like that, you have a gist of what the movie is going to be. It doesn't seem like it's going to be anything too much innovative from that. However, I think it's really cool that they've got Corey in the movie. If anybody knows Corey X Kenshin, he is a huge Black gaming YouTuber or content creator. And one of the things that he has given credit to in the past is how Fnaf really helped to catapult him and that journey he's had with Fnaf. So to be able to claim that and then have that success and then being included in the movie, I think is hella awesome. I think him and Scott have some type of working relationship where, to some degree, not saying they're buddies or friends, but some type of working relationship. And I think it's fire when we have these two worlds colliding. And I feel like this is a very respectful way. I cannot wait. I'm excited to see his part in the movie. And plus he's in a movie. That's really cool, Yeah,
that boy, wait, hold on. Wait, Scott Cawthon the original creator
FNAF.
of FNAF?
Yeah.
Y'all know he from so I got like a love kind of hate relationship with this game a little bit.
Oh, game, yes.
Because yeah, right. But like it goes a little deeper than that, because the man's from Houston, and he used to make I think he used to make Christian games before him, and I'm just like the flip.
Like turn.
That's quite the flip, because do you know like the lore, but it's not just death. It's like kids
I looked into the lore,
and predators and stuff, and so this is quite the flip.
I have the wiki right here. I knew I wasn't wild.
Hold on, is it?
No, it is. It is
animatronics.
When you talk about predators and children, and then
I knew you was going with that. Oh,
hey now,
because it was the Christian. It was a Christian adventure game that he made.
So here, can I say this? I think the Bible would make a great video game with a lot of concepts. And
Oh no,
ain't nobody did it justice.
wait, did you see it? They did this like a few years ago. You could play as Jesus. And
the Jesus game. I
Yeah.
wanted to play it.
Ain't that Sam's?
Not Jesus RPG.
JRPG.
JRPG.
I see what you did there.
There you go.
I'm not gonna inject myself.
I was like, Greg is looking for the exit. He's like, which button do I press to leave?
oh my
Right in the
God.
interns, take my camera down, please.
I'm so sick. Yes, they've done it. They've tried it. It's just when just how wild games have gone. Like I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's had the most community support ever, and this man Scott is the definition of letting your intrusive thoughts out, and he did that, and it worked.
Honestly.
True poop.
It's the definition. Like, what if we kill kids and put their spirits in animatronics?
Yes. Yes, you know, my God, my brother's 10.
Definitely.
No, my brother is 10 years old.
We put the kids in the animatronics.
Yes. I like, ooh, bro, I'm speechless. I am trying not to be a statistic in my home. Yeah, JRPG is wild, but it's facts, Mike. It's facts, and you know it. You know it. You know they cooked with that one. All right.
I'm not gonna lie, a Jesus RPG, like
No, it was bad. No, it was bad. I saw it firsthand. It was bad. It was
No.
not.
No,
bad.
not that game, but like if
No, not
someone
that
does
one.
like a
The
like
other
a
one?
real RPG,
Christy,
like
what hit about it? I just want to know.
as
Like,
the disciples and you're getting their stats up,
Wait.
you know, the loaves of bread and the fishes and
You're
all that.
getting me
I was just
hyped.
about to
I'ma
say,
give
the
you
Last
something better.
Supper would be
I'ma give-
insane.
I'ma
Is
give
it
you something
me,
better.
Jesus?
Have y'all played Dante's Inferno?
yeah, I love
Have
it.
y'all remember how he was like climbing through the stages of hell and he had his angelic side and his demonic side? Just get like a fallen angel to travel throughout the Bible or something. That'd be a dope RPG.
That
bro.
would be cool. That's
Old Testament, New Testament, Revelations. That's the final game.
that's
a
by
trilogy.
Surviving God. Yeah, that's a real
Eric-
one right there.
What are you talking about? Look, that'd be a fire game. That'd be a fire game.
Oh.
Nah, y'all got me in my hair. And nigga said JRPG. When it's your turn, open arms. I
Oh
about this one. I need to
God,
give this-
man.
this
Oh
with
my
y'all.
God. Y'all have literal proof. If you ever see my mother-in-law, you got me in a grip right now because she will tear me up if she hears me talking like this. Oh, I'm done. Oh
Yeah,
man.
listen, I think it could hit. It could hit.
You know what, Christine? Y'all go and follow Scott down that path because I rebuke.
Well,
I
not that. I didn't say children. I didn't say children.
Oh,
Okay.
you're right. Oh yeah, just messing with people's religion. You know that's not gonna cause any problems. Oh man,
Right.
I will say, Ryan and
Yes.
Foop, if y'all make a shirt, I will cop. I'm just saying.
I would buy that.
JRPG with Jesus and like
Yes.
oh,
Blerd
and
mob,
Jesus
you
with
got
like the
Blerd
stats.
By the Blerd
The
mob.
stats.
Ooh,
Yeah.
put the flood in there. I don't know, something like all that. That'd be lit.
And he has the XP and the stats, you know, got to get his XP up to properly perform the
Listen.
miracles. You know, he got to talk, he got to witness, you
Look,
know.
Just do the table.
Every time he level up, he got to get baptized or something. There you go.
Hey!
Like you got to go to the
We are
baptismal
making
pool
this
to
game.
allocate your skill points. There we go.
Wait, Ryan. Every level,
Hey, I
he
wanna
ascends. Goes, the
I
best.
want a whole
That would be fire. That would be fire.
I want a
Greek
whole
mythology all the
Pokemon
time.
evolution cutscene.
Do you? What does his beard get longer? What is going on here? The
He
robes
switches-
get more
He flicked
tattered.
the sandals.
His hair gets
Or his Angel-
longer.
Or his
Easter
angel
Sunday.
wings grow a little bit of some, and he can use his angelic powers.
Oh yeah, we keep going back to Jesus. We need to stick with the angel because that's more amenable, y'all.
Jesus will win the game. That's too
Yeah,
hard.
yes, at the
They gonna
end.
take away his skill points. Like you got to learn Bible verses to get your powers back. I don't.
Oh my lord.
No, like
Oh,
he,
you can sell
you
it.
know.
You can sell it to churches. Wait a minute.
This
I like
it.
will be the
Here's
best
a-
thing since VeggieTales.
We
Here's
are
the thing.
setting us
Okay,
back.
VeggieTales 8. All right,
VeggieTales was
VeggieTales
fire.
8. Okay?
VeggieTales was amazing. Nothing can
Hey.
top VeggieTales.
Not
but-
Larry the Cucumber is my bae. Okay, VeggieTales 8. All right.
So maybe that's
What
the
you say?
demographic we need to stick with.
Oh, wait,
my
wait,
bae.
Christine,
Wait,
Christine,
bae.
what do you mean by that?
Yeah,
my
wait.
bae, like
Actually,
you know, my boo, like
The
you know.
cucumber?
wait,
Okay,
I
whoa,
gotta
whoa,
sit by
Harry.
Greg.
Whoa,
I gotta
whoa,
sit by
whoa.
Greg. Hold
Whoa.
on.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
I just meant like I loved him. That's all I meant. I had love for him.
A cucumber?
I had love for him.
He had personality.
Don't take it there. Don't take it
you
there.
We saw the videos.
Okay, don't take what videos?
What did we see? I didn't see
anyways. Okay. If there were a game that were made like a Jesus RPG, if we made that JRPG, right, and had it to the Bible to the T, I swear we'll still get pickets. Okay, people will be like, "Oh, that's not the devil." Okay, that's what people
of course.
do.
Ryan just made it educational by saying.
All we have to do is show them the cover. We don't even have to make the game. Just show them the cover.
Look,
don't make the game, and somebody will buy it. Boom, sell an idea. Don't do the work.
Then now we have enough money to actually make the game.
But I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go buy my yacht. I'm gonna get out of here.
Give it a cool name like Commandment or Eden. One of those.
Eden. I like Eden.
Something that rolls off the tongue.
That'd be nice.
Eden, a New Testament.
But Ryan, this is the selling point. Ryan, this is the selling point, right? So now you put the game to be the most expensive game on Steam, and it'd be a whole lot of bullshit, right? Yes. And then everyone who got a kick deal in the past 6 months, they buy it.
They're gonna buy it
because it's the most expensive game on stream. And guess what?
They're gonna
now you
buy
gotta
it. Yeah.
There we go.
Finesse them folks.
There we go.
Hilarious.
That's how y'all wash money. All right. That's how you bring it back to the community right there.
Clean it.
Okay, clean that money up. Because Kick ain't getting it. Not the way we supposed to be getting. Kick doing something over there. Oh my. Okay.
They're cooking the books over there. I don't know how they cooking it.
I have a lot of research I need to do on the whole Kick thing and because there's things that I've been told and then there's things that I'm seeing and I'm just like, okay.
Doesn't add up. Just in your spirit and your heart.
It does, like the stuff that I've seen, and then some of the people that are like, "Hey, I'm gonna stream on Kick," and I'm like, "Okay, well, if what I know is true, do you want to share that you're on there?" But
if you get in the bag, which is already hard, especially for my.
I was thinking because ain't they paying people, so I was thinking about it. I ain't gonna lie, but I didn't do the research.
I'm not mad at you at all. I didn't do the research. Want some money, get some money. I'm not mad at everybody.
I gotta read and do my research.
As long as you know what you're getting into, then boom, nobody needs to stop you or stand in your way.
Put us on after the podcast.
Okay, all right. So before we move on, FNAF trailer, really quick. You guys gonna see the movie?
Chat cry. Look what you did. When you said that, they started crying in the chat, bro. Look at them.
About Larry?
About you, yeah. Look what you did.
About you lusting over
broccoli.
Yeah.
Celery. Gotta be.
They saw the same videos me and Greg saw. That's what it is.
That's what I told you.
You don't need to know about them. You don't need to know about them.
I need to know about them.
It was on X. It was on X.
There we go. I don't want you to see the videos if you ain't seen them.
Not they were on X. I refuse to call it that. It will be Twitter until I die. Okay, I refuse. Goodness, zeeting all about it. Stupidness.
Y'all all can be Scott Cawthon and succeed with your weird thoughts. That's it. Boom. No idea is a bad idea.
Hold on. Sarasa got some good titles though.
Oh.
There we go. There we go.
Just show them the cover.
Two fire titles. Two fire titles.
The cover is the Bible.
I gotta be removed from this vibe. My mama goes eating.
Look, bro.
Eating Revelations.
And here's the game logo. Don't use no cross nothing. Put like an apple or a tree or both.
Yeah. Just don't be overt with this.
That's gonna
each game, a piece of the apple's bitten.
Hey!
There we go.
Genius!
Who took the second bite? Whoa!
That's the mystery of the game. You got
mystery. That's the mystery.
I got question.
Find the serpent.
Oh my God! All right,
my uncle a pastor. I can write this up right now, bro.
Hello. I'm gonna lean on you because the way we done gone off the source material for sure. At least this time.
You gotta stretch
we get
material a
Kirk
little
Franklin
bit.
for the fucking soundtrack.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you
Ooh.
that soundtrack would eat
Or
though. That soundtrack would eat though.
Jesus too have a dedicated album.
Well,
cover?
I don't know if we want to include Jesus. I think that
Can we
takes us
do?
off the
This is just my light
reservation
skin
there.
side making suggestions, but could we put Phil Collins in there just for the one time? Just for the one.
You don't
time.
even have to
Kirk
tell
can
Phil
do it with
what's going
anybody.
on.
Yeah, you don't. He does it just on the spot. Like, oh, you going for this vibe? Bet. Lyrics done.
I would like to see him and Kirk do something. That would probably be really
It
fire.
would be beautiful.
I want Mary to slide up on there.
That too.
Mary, Kirk, Fred Hammond. Okay.
Hey,
Y'all stop making good ideas. Dang. I already got too many good games to play.
Stop making me like this idea.
Right. The credits, when the credits roll, it's gonna say, no weapon.
Look, bro. Showing all the executive producers in it. That'll be so fire.
Wait. Special
Oh
things
my
to party
God.
chat.
This
That'd
moment
be
right
so
here is when
fire.
I'm gonna go to the pearly gates and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this you?" And they just gonna drop me right down.
They're gonna quote tweet you. This you? Remember this?
They gonna play it in
We have a
4K.
special file. We have a special file for you.
Special.
We'll show you a video game, all right.
Ma'am, can you follow us to the back?
You talking about Heaven's LP?
Did you sell DLC without getting our license? You thought we was for play? We were for real.
Imagine getting charged for royalties when you go to heaven. Like,
You owe us. You owe us.
heaven is going on strike because we didn't pay them enough.
Oh my God.
We ain't pay our tithes. Where your 10%
I can't
at? How
say
y'all gonna
that.
make all that
10%?
money? Where your 10%?
Oh goodness, the 10%. Don't talk about that 10%. I'm about to get. That's gonna anger me. That 10%.
TS Angels. Oh, y'all are funny. Y'all are
That's
funny.
That's
hilarious.
just gonna pull you to the side, Chelsea.
That's
Ma'am,
like
we
they
need
gonna
you
get me.
Come with me.
TS Angels on the move, baby.
Yes. Come with
Your
me.
soul is
They're gonna
locked
say-
down.
They're gonna tell you it's standard protocol. This
But
is
we
just random.
They
This
gonna
is
hit me with the TOS. They said you were assigned this at birth, so I don't know what you were talking about. It was right there, right before you came onto this mortal point.
Look, man.
We can't.
That is
How-
funny.
it just keeps giving, Christine. We
That's
can't.
funny.
Oh,
Speaking of games turning into movies, the game Stray
yeah.
is also getting a movie. It's going to be adapted into an animated movie, and it's going to be made by the Ice Age director and Annapurna. Well, Annapurna also makes films, so that makes
Yeah,
sense
they
that
do.
would.
Annapurna making those films. Boom. I'm curious what the Ice Age people gonna add to it. And
I was
Cereza,
also
you're
curious
absolutely right.
about the Ice Age people, because all I see is the
Yeah.
squirrel.
That's all I see.
All I
Yeah.
see is the squirrel.
Him chasing that
Yeah.
acorn through every continent. Wow.
Yeah, he never got that nut. Mm-mm.
What
Yeah.
are we talking about?
What's the subject matter right now? I got the wrong Google Doc. I talked about cucumbers.
The actual
That's the
nut that he
nut.
was trying to get, the one he was trying to eat.
Yo,
Pause.
all I ask
You know what?
interns, I mean, my
You know
fault,
what?
gang, send me the VOD. I'm about to
No.
spice this up. You
No,
feel me?
for
And
real.
have this thing in 4K.
Yeah. for
No,
real.
because we all
Christine,
okay.
Can you
okay.
just tell them that the reason why I'm here? See how they thought I had all that energy in the beginning, but I'm really here for you because I need to rein you in. Because
No, okay.
you've been saying some stuff. You're not beating the allegations today.
No, this one. No, I meant the actual one that you see him try to eat at the beginning.
No.
Right.
Next is Super Mario Wonder. Okay, right? Happened last week. Okay, all right.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
That was a direct. Did y'all see it? Did y'all
I
see it?
did.
Did the elephant trunk catch your attention?
It convinced me to buy it. Hey, they finna take you you off the screen,
I was
Ron.
gonna say,
we never turn Night Ride back, okay? It turns.
I
They
was
about
gonna
to
be
take
like,
you
it
off the
had to
street.
be the peach.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, I
Oh
am
my goodness.
sick of y'all.
Oh
Are
my-
funny.
Oh my gosh. I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. Okay.
Oh man,
But really quick, you guys down to play it? You
I'm down
wanting to play it? Interested in playing it?
You know
I
what,
ranted at
Christine?
first because
You
why is
did.
Mario an elephant? But
It's weird, but yeah.
But now you
but-
get it. It
but I
was for
get
the
it.
niche.
I-
Yeah.
my thing is that they should have showed us everything else first and then showed the elephant. I feel like this what threw me off at the Nintendo Direct before this one. And they were like,
Right.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, Mario's the elephant. And it's just like, what the fuck?
My problem is, so I'ma always have some. I am basically a Nintendo hater at this point, y'all. Because I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
Greg.
There's stuff that they've gotten
It's
right.
valid. It's valid.
It's stuff that they've definitely gotten right, but at the same time, it's like these simple mistakes they keep repeating.
Yes.
Like for me, I'm like, we got this in like Super Mario Odyssey or whatever that he turned into a
With the
T-Rex.
hat. Yeah.
Yeah, he turned into all these things. Yeah.
He could turn into a whole. So what is exciting? Why is this the reveal?
Why an
Hold on.
elephant?
And why?
I just
I got a question for both of you.
Nintendo ain't innovated in a long time.
if your best
They
if your
haven't.
best idea is turn Mario into an elephant,
Thank you.
there
Let's
needs to
hold
be
on.
another
wait.
discussion.
Outside of Zelda, be real, dog. Be real.
Be real.
Outside of
I
Zelda,
appreciate
that's
that.
one high and a
That's
whole
a high.
lot
It's
of-
good.
That's a boring roller coaster.
Can they give Metroid a little more love?
I
They
would
need
love
to.
to see another
Wait,
Metroid.
Starfield?
When you go to Kingdom Come, when you get to the top, you don't be hyped. It's a
See?
fast way down.
See,
But you go back on the ride more than once.
See?
Keep
See,
getting
now-
back
It might as well
on.
be a mega drop. It might as well be a mega drop. What's the point of
We-
getting on a roller coaster for that?
See, now we can't hold these like how we're talking about the actors who are high up and they need to be held accountable and things like that. We need to do the same with our developers and their content and what
With
they're putting out.
Nintendo specifically.
Look,
Nintendo,
okay.
specifically, because they just getting it's dry.
I'm in a corner. And
You're
I
not.
feel ya.
I'm not trying to jump you because
No.
I want you to enjoy Nintendo
Y'all
games.
wasn't hype, but just a quick comparison. Y'all wasn't hyped for that Spider-Man T-Rex and that Spider-Cat, but Mario can't be a fucking elephant.
Hold on. No,
But,
no,
like,
here's the-
now-
I'm just saying with that
Here's
being
the
the
reason.
innovation. I'm just saying Mario then turned into a cat. He then turned into a raccoon Tanuki Mario. And then for the next step in innovation to turn him into an elephant, I just felt like we were running out of ideas and there was a different discussion to be had.
And we talk about all these other developers making undeveloped games. Nintendo been doing that for years with this Switch.
Strikers.
Our only
Let's
Mario-
go to Strikers. Why
Let's
did
talk-
why did the main game only have 8 characters and your team was 4 people?
That's funny.
Switch,
I think
Switch
Nintendo
Sports,
only gets away with it.
Olympics.
Yeah, all right, here's the thing. You guys are not wrong. I think the reason why Nintendo gets away with it because they cover the demographic that PlayStation and Xbox doesn't cover, which is the children.
I'll give them that.
So
I'll
at the
give
end of
them
the day, they keep them occupied. The point wasn't to give us these extravagant games. The point was to keep the kids pacified enough to continue making games at that caliber.
If we look at it from that perspective, the elephant got it.
Because
I think it's also nostalgia though. It's because they came out swinging first, and I feel like nostalgia really got them for a long time.
Yeah.
Nintendo needs to admit that their audience has grown up. They need to stop holding on to the E for everyone title because I'm sick of it. Like Smash could have been one of the top fighting game categories out there, but they never supported it. I saw what they did a little fighting game activation in Toronto or something, and they were paying dust. Like they were like, oh, if you win our tournament, we got like 500 entrants. You could win 250 in cash prizes, and the cash prizes had an asterisk next to it, and it was like the Super Mario like paraphernalia, like it's little like merch things. It's not even cash. I'm like, and I get it. It's a kid's game, and no, you're not trying to like give out cash straight to kids. I understand, but like level it up. Nintendo can do it all.
Yeah,
and I'm tired of.
I think they're trying to slide with the Switch ports. With them getting like the Arkham series, Metal Gear, like all of these mature
That's so
titles.
weird.
All of these mature titles, so they don't have to to innovate and make and grow up with their audience. Yeah, we putting Batman on the Switch. Oh, you can get Mortal Kombat on the Switch. Like,
you can get
They're
an
giving us
Outlast
games
on the
that
Switch.
came out 3 to 5 years prior before
Yeah.
that came out. Like, come on now.
That I would say that rolls into an issue that I've had, and it's the porting and the pricing. Like, they'll port a lot of games and charge current day market prices for games that have that for lower quality. When you have games that you can pay less than on like PS5 or Xbox and get better quality, and you're paying less for these games. So it's like if I will say this, we talked about this a little bit, Chelsea, when Zelda Tears of the Kingdom first came out, but after playing a lot of it, it's not a $70. It's not a $70 game. I don't think it's a $70.
It's because
game.
of it's the quality. That's really it for me. I'm like,
the quality is a little better. You have a little bit more, but let's be honest, it's Breath of the Wild plus. So it's like for it to be a Breath of the Wild plus, but be charged $70. I know I love Zelda. I love
Zelda.
I freaking love right. But you agree though, Greg? You agree?
Listen.
Okay.
Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all mad about that. What y'all really should be mad about is Mario Kart 8 is still fucking
yes.
No way.
That's an old game. That's an old gen game.
Hey,
we were talking about that.
Mario Kart.
About that too.
Mario Kart. They are selling it. They are selling it.
Y'all, it's been how bad? Oh, Christine.
What about Smash Bros? That's probably the same price too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But Mario Kart was different.
They don't do sales or or like discounts.
Mario Kart was different.
Ultimate
they were putting
was
out
actual new game, at least.
Oh, true.
Mario Kart
See,
8 was a carryover.
yeah. Ultimate was a whole new game. Everybody was excited about it. But 8 had been out, and they were putting out like full price DLCs for like 10 years or something like that.
Don't y'all respect Nintendo? They don't try to hide their robbery. They just rob you up front.
Yes, they do. They do them sneaky sales.
Let me say one robbery. And I will say this. I do love Nintendo. We all have that love for Nintendo. And I do love working with Nintendo. I will say one thing that I still ain't forgotten is how creators were snaked during I don't know how long I've been on the platform for 8 years, right? And there was a moment where you couldn't play Nintendo games because they would get copyright claimed. And then in order to get paid, you had to sign up for the creator, their creator website thing. And when I tell you like the snakery, because they would claim the video, they get the money from your video if you posted it, but then they would send you a check. And me and Charlie used to joke about it, like, "Oh, I just got paid. I'm gonna go ball." You know how much that check was? 3 cents. No, 3 cents or 7 cents. It wasn't
nothing of theirs on
Nintendo really be trying to register y'all.
I don't think in the span of the videos that I had that I got a total of $1 from that.
That's crazy.
And then when somebody passed, they did undo it. So I don't know if the person who passed was the reason. So when they passed, they were like, okay, it's undo. Everybody could play it. Or if they realized like, nah, this isn't a good idea.
Because it doesn't
people
work.
Stop playing Nintendo games. So then now they opened it up and
it's people trying to fight. Stop trying to fight against the current, the gradient. Like literally, it is good for people to talk about your game. It is good for people to play your game. When Nintendo gets on that mode of being more, I feel like I don't know if it's just the difference between regions. I feel like America just might be that much more different than Japan. I don't know. But when they finally understand like the culture of playing, sharing, and, getting the content out there and letting people kind of remix it in their own flavor, giving them creative license. Sorry, Ryan, go ahead.
I would let you have that if Nintendo didn't have a lot of American representation, and if Sony was doing the same thing, because Sony's based out in the East as well. And if Sony can keep up with American politics and consumer desires, demand, why can't Nintendo?
That's true.
You're right.
You're right. We're Nintendo's biggest audience outside of Japan.
I feel like Nintendo's just stuck in their ways about
that
a couple things, and then
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's their mindset.
It is broke.
And then I think.
But no, the thing is, they're not broke because of it. They're like their money. We still buy it. We still play it.
Oh, I ain't buying it. I got the old ones. I got the original Animal Crossing. I'm good. I'm straight.
I
I
got
don't
New
need
Horizons.
nothing else.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's only so many times you can give me 20 FPS on a AAA game, quote unquote. It's only so long.
That part.
It's only so
that
long.
part.
You can't even hit 30.
Ooh, right.
My
If you're
game
gonna-
glitching in the start menu.
Hey, Pokemon though, my biggest Pokemon Violet set my Switch off. 30 minutes in the game and it was
Plus-
just heating up. Like,
Oh, really?
Milk.
I'm falling through the map. Like,
Oh,
y'all.
Oh, Greg's gone.
Look,
Greg, what you gotta
rever-
say? It ain't
reverse
nothing.
Did he fall
inflation
through the
to
map too?
Nintendo games. They should be
Yeah.
$30 at this point.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right,
45.
Greg, go ahead.
Being
Nintendo
generous.
paying their people. They paying their people. They gotta.
Yo, do we know that?
Okay. Are they?
Yeah, do we know that?
That is a question. But didn't
They ain't paying
Bayonetta, wasn't that
creators.
Nintendo or was it not?
That was
it?
Nintendo America.
Well, yeah, that's
Okay.
expected.
Okay.
All right.
But
all right.
but what's about the rest
All
of
right.
it?
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, really quick, the last thing before because we are over time, but my lens popped out and I
Thank
need to
y'all.
get that fixed because I'm practically blind. I'm actually blind without my glasses. Y'all are just blurs to me right now, but I know where the blurs were.
I know that
placed.
I
feeling.
feel that. I
Y'all
know that
right?
feeling.
Y'all
Hello,
twins.
shout out to
Y'all
my
twins.
glasses people.
Everybody,
Yes.
everybody
Look,
turns into shapes and colors.
Here
Yep.
we go.
Like
I'll put mine on.
Yeah, I see the shape beside me. I know that that's Chelsea. The green and black. I know that that's Greg. Boop. I know I see the white and black, and then black background or black front,
and
white
I'm the
back.
reverse.
Yeah, you're reversed.
What?
Thank you. That was a difficulty
Yeah.
trying to say
Y'all
it, bro.
really color
I help
coordinated.
you out. I'll help you out.
I was
We looking
having
like
so
cookies and
much
cream down here
difficulty.
for you.
I'm just like, it's such a
If
blur.
you drive at night without your glasses, is it attempted murder?
Oh no, it's
Whoa.
yes. It's attempted homicide with what do they call it?
Premeditated.
Premeditated, yeah, vehicular homicide. That's what it would be.
Oh,
I can. It's hard to drive with glasses at night, depending on how lit it is. If it's not well lit, then it's a problem for me because oncoming traffic, my eyes just consume all that light. But if it's a well lit, road like a nice highway that's got a lot of lights, I'm okay at night.
Yeah.
But I live in Florida.
You didn't tell me that when I used to ride with you at night in college.
I mean, we didn't say a lot of things to each other when we was riding at night.
Oh my. Ooh.
Not a don't ask, don't tell about your life almost ended.
Why are you
I mean,
snitching?
I'm alive. I'm just saying.
I mean, but did you die?
I mean, I'm alive.
But if that wasn't the concern,
That
the
is a
concern was with
problem.
somebody else.
That is a problem.
But
did you die
though?
I didn't know
then,
about this.
Because then if somebody else dies on my, I'm accomplice to the premeditated murder. And that's not okay. Okay? Because they're going to be like, you didn't know your friend wore glasses? I'm going to be like, dang.
I found
I
out,
didn't know they was that blind.
I thought they were stunner shades.
Yeah.
She said it was slight stigmatism. I didn't know it was
Really
that
quick,
bad.
the last thing, really quick, the last thing, and then we'll close out. This has been great. Starfield, okay. I know that I played it. Chelsea, did you get a chance to play it?
I feel so bad. I got a code and then I got to work and I haven't even touched it, but I've been watching everybody play it and I'm psyched. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm happy.
I think Ryan, you played it, but Greg and Foop, you guys watched other people play as well, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all feel about it playing it? Yeah.
Right. How do you feel? How far are you? That's one thing.
I completed 2 of the 5 major quest lines because it's the main quest line to the 4th faction quest line.
Okay, so you in there.
You in there.
I'm gonna say this. I balance schoolwork, the podcast, and my full-time job. And all I had to sacrifice was sleep. But the game is worth it.
Okay. All right.
It starts
I saw
out
you
slow.
all leaning in for him to say something real inspiring. But
right?
I knew
She
where
knew
this
what was
was
up. She
going.
knew what was up. She knew what was up.
Dang.
She knew better.
Yeah, she knows what's up. It's worth it though. If
You're like,
if you're a fan of Bethesda,
yeah.
you're gonna get a good Bethesda
Oh,
experience.
baby, no.
Oh no.
That's funny. I will say customization for customization is detailed. All right. So I have a plus in it because I streamed it on Friday. I spent 2 hours in customization, character customization, and then 1 hour on the tutorial because I had it on very, very hard. And I should have changed it to very, very hard after the tutorial because I couldn't get through the tutorial because of it. But that aside, yeah, it was like it's relentless. It was relentless. But that aside, I will say, as far as a Black creator, this game is my number one with character customization. First place for me was Hogwarts Legacy. When it comes to creating a character for a Black character, they had detailed hairstyles, skin tones, ranging and things where I saw hairstyles my mom used to wear, and I was like, that's dope for a Black person to be able to create and have versatility, not just a fro, not just some what Killmonger locks. It was a lot more, right?
And that regular buzz cut that ain't got no waves, no texture in
it. They did how in Starfield they did, however, have the fuzzy frizzy cornrows, which again, why are they frizzy? I don't understand why they can't just be clean.
They had to pull out all
clean
reliable.
rows. Hello? It would be easier for them to the old reliable. I'm sick. I want to know what library they pulled that from.
The fuzzy. They're like, someone in my chat was like, they wanted to do it to show you how detailed they can be, and I'm like, no, the details. Do it clean. Like, I want
you
clean
can be detailed. Exactly. You can. It's easier. I feel when you get the cornrows, the clean ones. You literally just do it, and then boom, you just keep, and then you put all the little. Come on, we got the pores. You get the fade in there just
they
right.
Couldn't do it. They had like the frizzy cornrows. However, it's so detailed that this definitely takes number one for a non-Sims character customization for a Black creator. I think that's
that's
so it's
high.
number one. Yeah, number one for me, because a lot of Elden Ring, my goodness, Elden Ring could have had
garbage.
Elden Ring could have had it, but they definitely. When I was done making my person, my audience definitely said I made a brown white person, and that
don't give them any credit. That was somebody tried to tell. It has some of the best character. I'm like, baby, I can't even look like me in this game.
No, you can't. No, you
don't do this.
They could have. But no,
trash.
Every time I make myself in the game, he looks Hispanic, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's like I'll hold up a picture of myself next to the game screen. I'm like,
I see.
How long do you take to do your customization?
45 minutes.
Yeah, it shouldn't take me. No, it shouldn't take me an hour to look like me.
I did the cheekbones and the
that's the thing.
Covers a quarter of my
so
face.
detailed. It's so detailed. They had vitiligo in there, and my boo was looking great with vitiligo, but I had to take it off because when you take the far look, it don't look as good. But close up, she was gorgeous with vitiligo and her eyes and everything. And I've never seen a game put vitiligo in there for Black people. Like, are you serious? So Starfield, you get a 10 out of 10 for me for customization.
Give Baldur's Gate their credit on that one too. They did that as well. I haven't
played it. Tell me about that, because
it's not nearly as detailed. Nearly.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna find time to play Baldur's Gate, Darkest Dungeon, Starfield. I just don't. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 6. I just don't know.
Possibly Spider-Man 2, maybe
not. Right. I would love to, but I'm gonna just push that off for now because it's actually gonna save me some time. But Baldur's Gate kind of put that representation there. I think they need to learn from. I think they've tried to focus on the character stuff. I mean, the adventure stuff. But that's really neat. I like that Starfield actually gives you granularity. But did that come off in Skyrim? I can't recall. I don't think you had that.
I never played Skyrim.
Skyrim had the Red Guard race, which were like desert people. They were Black, but the hairstyles didn't really. But it was, it's a 2009.
Yeah. I was impressed with what they got away with back then. But this time, that's great to hear. Bethesda picked that up.
What were you going to say, Greg?
No, I was agreeing with Ryan.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
I say yay.
Yeah. I don't know. I do know one of the complaints people had about Starfield. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Which was after playing it, but at least I keep saying customer characterization because customer service is always in my head. But character customization, there were people that I'm sure all of us have seen that were really upset about pronouns being in the game.
I saw
and I was wondering when I saw the blow up about that one British guy. I was like, because he was so angry, and I was like,
who said he uninstalled it?
I don't know if he uninstalled, but
I
he
saw that
called
go
them
around a little bit
a
on Twitter.
garden
Yeah, I saw it.
twat was his words of what he called
What?
them.
How you get? Wait. Because you
Yes.
know, if I'd have read that username, I'd have been like, "Oh, that's so." Like, I would love to meet her. Like, that would have been me.
And it's a whole guy.
It's a whole man. That's why he needs pronouns. Because I would have confused him in a heartbeat.
Well, no, that's what he called Bethesda. He called Bethesda that's what he called Bethesda for
White people
including.
got some real interesting insults.
No, that's the British. They.
That
they got
is.
some funny
Oh,
But
ones.
he was like
definitely
about
British.
to pop a vein because of it. So I was like, is it something that is it an impassable thing, right? For people that may not be with the world of pronouns, but it's totally passable. I spent 2 hours in customization. Okay. And at the end is when I saw it, and you don't really have to choose it. You can change it, I think, if you want to, but it really isn't an impasse. It's missable, honestly, about it being there.
Why y'all don't like
2 hours.
choices? People give y'all choices and you freak out.
Okay,
You learn
hold
about
on.
pronouns in elementary.
You right about that, but choices, people can't even decide what they want to eat for dinner.
I agree, but this one they could have a choice or not have a choice.
Yeah,
But I gotta give that to Chelsea, because I would say, if you're playing Starfield because you want a role playing game experience, this makes the role playing even more accurate, regardless of your political backgrounds and all of that.
right.
That makes it a role playing experience.
It's sensible. It's sensible for gameplay, because I didn't play Skyrim, but I know you could make like dragon people. You can make like you can make any type of thing. And if you want in this game to be able to customize it any way that you want to, it makes it more understandable for people to know, or the game to know, how to address your character, because they say he did or she did or what have you. And one side note that has nothing to do with this, but I thought of, and I was like, this is a small thing but blew my mind. You can name your character in Starfield, and the robot said my name. Yes. He said I named her, I think, Nora Ophelia Jackson. Don't worry about the name. That's what I named her. And the robot said Captain Jackson.
That's
literally
crazy.
Said.
They didn't do that in Hogwarts Legacy. They worked around having to say
they blink. They don't say
that
their
in most
name.
games.
A lot of games. No
Yeah.
games. They don't say it in any games.
They don't do that in games.
When he said it, I was like, he just said my name. He just said, no game does that. They'll have the text, in a lot of games, or they won't say, they'll, like you said, go around it. But he said Captain Jackson vocally with his mouth.
That's
twice.
Crazy.
I was like, wow.
That's cool, but like, as someone who don't got an American last name, it don't mean nothing to me.
It could try.
Well, no, he could
try it for fun.
Try for fun. Yeah.
My last name is Apollon. So it's gonna go Apollon, Apollyon.
It's gonna be just like Siri. It's probably gonna be just like
makes it more accurate to your experiences.
Stop breaking with me.
Oh, you're lying. You're devil's advocate now. That was funny. That was
But
my robot gonna call me Rayoon.
He said this robot didn't say my name right. This is I'm feeling it.
Life is lifing, Life is lifing.
Accurate.
This is
accurate.
This is accurate.
Hello. This is representation, representing your life and how you.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
I'm gonna be real. I'm sorry. Noah is. That's an easy one. We need to see if somebody's like we need a real difficult name. Then I'm gonna be impressed. I see you, filmmaker. Noah is light work. Let's try it.
Jackson is light work. But still, even though
it's
I was
still cool that they did it.
Yeah. So I'm like, shout out to Bethesda for that. But I'm looking forward to the game. It does feel like Mass Effect. My only problem is the space battle construct. That it is like, I'm sorry, children cover your ears. I fucking hate it so much, because the way that, and I had it on very, very hard, the way that the enemy flies behind you, and I literally was like this with the camera, going like this, making donuts to try to find this guy. I was like, I don't want to fight in space. I better be able to fast travel after the tutorial to everywhere. I don't want to fight in space never again in this game.
Accurate to real life. Fighting in space. We ain't ever fought 360 like that before in our lives. Usually you got Earth, that's gravity. You know which way is up. You ever been somewhere where you don't know which way is up? No, you have not. That's a whole Starfield said, "Oh, you thought you could do this in space?
Realistic.
Let's just be real.
My thing is, if they flew behind you and came back in front quickly, then that wouldn't be so bad. But they like I literally spent most of the battle trying to. I was in donuts. Were we gonna say, Ryan?
I would be too.
While doing that, keep in mind you also got to manage your energy bar with like your weapons, your shields. Because there was one space battle. I'm not going to spoil it. I lost it like 6 times, and the part I was losing because I had
I had it on very, very hard.
Don't do this.
Look, that's funny. Look, that mission was hard, and I spent the entire mission just trying to figure out, okay, how can I move my energy through my weapons? And I just went full ballistic.
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me there's a battle that has to be in space?
Yeah, it's a final mission for one thing. Yes. Full, and I'm talking. You got like a Star Wars Starfleet type space battles.
So multiple of them.
Yes, with the big one.
I'm good on. I'll probably play until that part and just call it a day.
I ain't gonna spoil it. I can't even tell you which faction.
Yeah, well, I'll see it, and then I'll be like, "This is the part Ryan was talking about," and I'll be like, it was great. I loved you."
Yeah,
I love that for you, Christine.
Yeah,
thank you too. Me too.
Love it for you.
Me too. Yeah.
I don't know if we had anything. No, I think that was the last thing that we had on the docket. I do want to thank you guys so much for coming through. This was a lot. This is a very, very fun episode. Before we close out, go ahead and shout out who you are and what you do again. Bree, if you back there, I can't see to click on people's faces and make them big. So if you could do that for me, please, Bree. If you dare, I can't even see if you put stuff in the chat to let me know if you dare.
Oh, right. You are blind.
Okay, but not me though. The rest of it.
No, that made sense. That was accurate, Bree. That was what we needed. Can we take our guests out? Let's start with Foop. Thank you so much, Foop. Can you tell us? No, my bad.
No, I meant like no problem. Like you said,
thank you. Like you said no.
You're like,
I said
okay, all right. Yeah. So tell where the people can find you.
Yeah. Where can we find you?
You can find the Blerd Mob.
Not me. Click on Foop's big thing. Foop's thing.
If you want to find me personally, you can find me on IG and Twitter at King Junius, KVNG, JUNIUS. Follow the Blerd Mob. We're everywhere. At the Blerd Mob Pod on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Threads. On X, we're the Blerd Mob. And Threads. I think that's it. I don't do the social media stuff, so
we on TikTok, we on Twitch. Just search the Blerd Mob Pod. You gonna see us.
Just search the Blerd Mob, and we gonna pop up.
It's gonna be there.
That's beautiful. You did that. You ate that, Ryan. I like that a lot.
I didn't know.
He was quick with it.
Right. Thank you, Ryan. Is there anything else you want to add? Yeah. Anything y'all are working on? Yeah. I'm
on Instagram. If you think I'm handsome, feel free to follow me.
Oh, please.
Oh dear. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay. Go ahead for the close-up. Okay. Yeah. I didn't really see what you did because I'm blind, but I know you did something. Okay. I have to lean in to find your boxes. Okay. All right. Well, really quick, do you guys have anything else that you want to shout out? This is the plug.
We're on Greg now.
Greg.
Greg got a shout out. Yeah.
Okay. Let me find your box. Give me a second. Boom.
All right, hold on. So Chelsea doesn't get mad at me this time. Yes, I am Greg. You can follow me at it's Greg. That's my personal on all platforms. And you can follow me at Land Party at _Land Party on all platforms. Land Party Studios on Twitch. And don't forget, this Saturday, we're having the White Tea Party.
We love it.
And November 18th, our Anime NYC after party. I'm glad to see you all there. I'll catch you all soon.
Yes. That was fire. Beautifully done. Beautifully done.
Out of the park, Greg. Out of the park.
All right,
now we got to talk logistics after. Okay, that was excellent. They're going to clip that. They're going to share it. They're going to put it on X, aka Twitter, TikTok. We're going to have to go and dig through the socials. Yeah. Thank you, Greg.
You got it.
I was Chelsea Bites.
Raunchy. Saying Find me
There
on
we go.
X. That just sounds so wrong.
I know.
does.
When you
So
said it, I
much.
was like, I thought for a second because I keep forgetting that that's that app.
It's the worst. Hi, I'm Chelsea Bites. I was your local menace for the day. I don't know how Christine even gets this show done. I'm the reason why the show is 2 hours and 23 minutes and 9 seconds long. Thank you for having me. And I'll be back next week to make it even longer and just torturing our guests. Thank you so much.
We love you. We love you. Anything you need to shout out? Because you're always doing something.
Oh my God. If you want to see what I'm doing, if you nosy or something, just go to Twitter. If you really care, just see what I'm doing. I just came from LA. That was great. We did our first meetup. I loved it. Got to see some of the LA creators. They're so put together. I miss my girl. I miss my girl Tasha, actually. Dang. So many
'cause they just
misconnections.
went out.
Yeah. Yeah. Cup acted like she couldn't put me up for the day. Cup, I'ma never forget it. No, she was busy. I'm gonna catch her next time I'm in LA. But yeah, if you nosy, join me on Twitter. I'll tell you where I'm going. You know me on Twitch, Discord, all that. I keep them updated as best I can.
Awesome. Awesome. And you can, here you go again. Let me not click. Go ahead, Bree. There you go. I took my hands off the wheel now. And you can find, hi. All right. You can find me. I can. I was like, yellow and yellow. That's me. I can see that's me right there. You can find me, iChristine, also iChristine Games. Later today, I will be doing a React stream on the React channel. It'll be a React along and possibly including some anime. We might catch up on some Demon Slayer season, the latest one,
Season
together. The latest, because it's the latest one, the one arc, with the people fighting. But which I'm excited to dive into. And I feel like there's always something that I am doing and need to announce, but I don't remember. This week I'm gonna be fighting Ego in Mortal Kombat 1. So stay tuned and keep your eyes out for that. The showdown will probably be Friday. But I haven't actually told him yet, so just wait. Wait, I'm announcing it here first. Also, shout out again to everybody that came out to the streamathon that we had on Saturday. Your support was amazing in raising money for the interns. We had a lot of creators that came out. We had a lot of games that we played and a lot of activities, a lot of punishments. My mother pied me in the face, and I feel like she was taking out some childhood trauma on me at that time too. I just felt like it was,
talk about it.
It was definitely, everybody saw it and was like, we should unpack
that conversation. Yeah.
It's something I need to talk to my therapist about for sure.
Just hit her with the why weren't you rich when I was born, and then it'll start.
This Jamaican, you will not see me anymore if I say that. Okay,
if you want to press the red button, I'm about it. I press it every month. Yeah,
I'm out of the house. She will be like,
"Don't do that."
Okay, especially some of the memes that she sends me or other Jamaican memes, and now I'm wondering if this a way to hint things at me, and I'm like, okay, all right, mother, I realize. I know who you are. But you can also check us PartyChat podcast everywhere, Twitter, Instagram. I was gonna say, what's that app called? Instagram. Shout out to Gwen.
And there's a movie night, huh?
There is a movie night this Saturday on the PartyChat podcast Discord. Interns will pop that into the chat. If not, it will be on the community tab post where you guys can let us know what genre movie that you guys want to pick. And you're probably gonna pick horror because you guys hate me, but it's cool. It's whatever.
And apparently there's also an NPC stream. Don't freeze up now.
I did that. I did it on Saturday. I did like a mini NPC stream. There's not another one on top of that. They lying. Lying.
Like that.
Okay.
Ooh, thank you, NPC. That stuff.
Yeah. I do like flour.
The pinky
smells
dog
lovely.
Ice cream's so good.
Yeah.
I did ice cream. Yum.
I can't wait to see that. Thank y'all so much for watching. That's what we're gonna end it before she can't say no.
Ice cream so yummy.
No.
All right. Have a great night, guys. We love you, and we will see you next week.